Single by choice, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad is missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather, truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth. Truth in the mic. They didn't mark it while we shed a light. Single nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices. Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices. Hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker. Where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Another day and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah. Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah, we chosen, yeah. Look, Broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dads missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Carpet for the Horse Productions. It's Thursday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Thursday?
I got beans and bologna.
Welcome in, SBC Nation. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as you come into the room.
Man, I'm over here rocking out to that intro. Whether or not you like the intro or use a hater, come on this fine February 5th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing dating market. What's going on in the dating market? Anything changing? Huh? Is the temperature rising? Or is it still as cold as a witch's boob?
So here we go. We about to find out. Hit the like button. Shout out to Brother Ray. Come through gifting a member or became a member.
We appreciate you, Brother Ray.
And he come back gifted 10 channel memberships.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up while y'all not moving. Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She's touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Brother Ray, 10 memberships.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Frederick Howard. Come through gifting a membership.
Always coming through, Brother Frederick.
And shout out to the brother Stu Pease. Dropped 25 in the Cash App. He says for the replay game.
Appreciate you, Stu Peas. Appreciate you always dropping wild stuff in the Patreon.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. We ain't gonna waste much time. Y'all see the title. We talking about the dating market is broken and modern women don't care. So they hear ages of chaos. So here we are.
Man, shout out to last night's pop-up show, huh? Holy cow, pure madness. Ain't getting better. We just here reporting it. I got to get my daggone journalist badge. We journalists. Don't y'all forget that now. We professionals.
So here we go. We're going to start off over here with Ashley Dalton. Hit the like button.
Message for a very specific group of women in my comment section. If you're leaving nasty, negative comments under posts where women are being completely vulnerable about their level up, you need to stop, especially when you're using borrowed advice that you just learned from me or from whoever else on this app against those same women. You don't even have the guts to come up on this platform or use a real profile picture of yourself if it's not an initial, if it's not an AI photo. And you definitely don't have the guts to come up and be honest and be vulnerable about the things that you need to work on and how you need to level up. So for you to tear down older ladies, younger women who are coming up on my platform to open up their hearts, to ask for advice is nasty. Now y'all telling all the girls don't wear lip liner. Y'all just learned that 5 minutes ago from my video with the Latina girl who came up. Now it's all of a sudden know this, know that. There's things you ladies need to work on. And of course, this is not everyone, because I do see the positivity in the comments, but I'm just tired of you guys dogpiling on the women who are coming out. This is coming from the ladies in my comment section. You're not even leveled up, babe. Hush.
So this is Ashley. Ashley is crashing out on the comments, says, stop tearing down women who come on the show. So the women coming on the show, everybody in the comments, oh, you need to change your hair, you need to do this, do that. And Ashley said, y'all are not the messengers. Just shut up.
Come on. We said that over here. Or they maybe, most likely, they weren't giving any type of constructive criticism at all. It was just poking. Your lip liner looks stupid. You laugh, just no constructive criticism. And that's wild coming from sister to sister. Huh? Queen on queen violence? What's going on here?
You have a big back. If your back is not big, there's still challenges in the look department or in the physical department. So please work on yourself before you come down on ladies who are actively trying. This goes for everyone. Welcome in. Follow the page. Like, subscribe. There we go. Hello, welcome in, Zal.
Hi, so my name is Maya. I'm 22. I'm currently
Maya, slow down. Hi, Maya.
Yes, I'm currently in college.
Maya, hold on, Maya. Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I consent.
Okay.
Okay, I'm currently 22. This is my last year in college. So the question that I have, I was in a relationship December 2024. That was my last relationship. Before that, I just got into that was my first relationship. Just got into that. I've never learned how to date really. That wasn't something that was talked about or taught in my household. So my question would be how I started trying to date. So I just want to learn how to not get attached. Say the first person I go on a date with, I create these scenarios. I'm looking
this is what you're going to do, Maya. You're going to start telling yourself, I don't know this person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about them. Any story I create in my mind is simply Disney World, fantasy, lies. And until they show me different or otherwise, then it's all make believe and pretend.
So here we are. We got this young city girl in college. There should be men everywhere. Where your parents at? Why the hell you calling Ashley? I mean, I seem like we ask the same question every show, but I guess there really ain't. Even if they do got parents, most of these parents don't got much advice to give. So I get it. So they may have a mom, or auntie, but it's useless. They've been asking for years, no good advice.
But they don't have that whole community, the whole daggone community. That's why this sister, she ain't coming across ratchet. And you're right, she is surrounded by men. Y'all know what I say. If you go to a university and you don't find your mate, man or woman, you effing up. I truly believe, it's my belief. I can't prove it, but I believe that's your best place to find them. She shouldn't have to ask these questions. She seemed like a soft sister, and she seemed like she is still able to be vulnerable. She's like, I'd be getting attached. She needs protection. She needs a father helping her vet. There you go. Get attached all you want. Hey, I like you. Come see my daddy. He gonna work through all of those fairy tales and Disneyland stuff Ashley talked about.
And shout out to EV. He says Glaze Galaxy Game Council is now in session.
A symbol.
And Divine Photo says, why does Ashley look like the Little Mermaid?
Under the sea.
I don't know them.
I've been trying. I said this summer I was trying to date. I started dating maybe 2 or 3 people, but I noticed I feel like you're going to attach, and then I can't really see what's going on anymore. So with the lies, okay, now I need to think about, okay, this is a lie right here. Don't create this scenario just yet. And it's kind of hard. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's.
But my question to you is, what are you attached to?
I would say after the first date, maybe if we go out 1 or 2 times, I start thinking about the future, and I get attached.
You're getting attached to the future. Again, the first 2 dates, what are you attached to? Not the future. Give me the facts. What are you attached to?
One person, it would be, I'm 22. I like to go out, and not just to dinner. If I could go out to a lounge or to a club with my significant other or somebody that potentially can be, I enjoy that. somebody that likes to party like I do, and we just have that in common. So I would say just how if we have common interests. So if that's something I get attached to that idea.
Man.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
It's over, sister. Meat to meat. That's what she get attached to. And, you know, a lot of y'all women be fantasizing, looking at men. I want to date him because he got good hair. That means my kid's going to have good hair. He light-skinned. My kid's going to be light-skinned, or whatever the case. So he fly. My kid's going to be fly. You know, I ain't worried about nothing. This ninja can't even read a book, but he fly.
A lot of superficial aspects. I agree. I'm sorry. I think I'm being gullible. I'm buying what she tried to sell. She ain't coming across ratchet. I'm personally, but I told you I could be gullible. I ain't getting meat drunk. Weenie, you know what I'm saying? Weenie dizzy. You know, I just see a young lady that's still able to be vulnerable. She said, I get attached. That's powerful if you ask me. How many other women have we heard come and say, I get attached? Able to get attached? You able to bond? I'm telling you, it could be, but it's something here. There's a spark of life.
Okay, so just going out, partying, and having a meal together, sharing a meal together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna break it down. Okay, so this is what Maya, and I'm just gonna say it like this so you can hear it. You're attached to, let's say that you get in a car with him, y'all drive there and you're talking. So you're attached to being in a car and talking. Then you get into the restaurant with him and you're attached to eating chicken and rice with him with low lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And him talking about all the things he may do in the future, but he's not doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So after y'all finish the chicken and rice, he pays for the bill, you're still attached.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it like this for a reason. You leave and y'all go to a venue with no lighting and loud music, and maybe you have a drink or two. So now you're not feeling like yourself. Now you're feeling euphoric. Oh, there's vibes. Now there's vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're dancing. He may be in your neck at this point. Oh, this is my future husband now. So you leave. You wake up the next day and you think to yourself, this could be the one. Because I sat in a vehicle with him, a car, a piece of tin. I sat down at a restaurant and had chicken and rice, pollo and arroz. And I left and went to a venue with no lighting. And the alcohol has switched my brain chemistry to make me think, after kissing him, that he's the one. So again, what are you attached to?
I would say when you put it like that, okay.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
You're gonna say, since you put it like that, you're like, Ashley, how you know this? How you read me like that? Because y'all are not special or unique. Y'all pretty much all got the same stories and tales. So it's unfortunate.
I still see a spark of life. Shout out to Ashley Dalton for helping this sister see these experiences for what they are. Yeah, Ashley, like that ain't real, sister. You just a woman. You are, that's all. And the DJ had y'all falling in love again. That's all that was. Ashley said, you in there drinking and twerking, feeling euphoric.
Man, and shout out to EV. He said, stand up one time and do the Ashley Cam.
You would say that, EV.
What I'm saying wasn't making sense. You're not attached to just, I have something in common with him. So maybe it's just having someone that you could just, your person. I'm attached to the idea of this is my person, or this could be my person, is what I'm thinking right now. Maybe I'm not seeing it right. I'm not sure.
Maybe too is, do you know how to be by yourself, Maya? Do you enjoy your own company?
I feel like I do, because before I started trying to date, or I haven't really been with anyone else. I'm the only child. I was always by myself. So it wasn't a matter of, I could sit in a room by myself. I could be in silence for hours and I'll be okay. So when I think about that, it's like I have my person. Maybe that's something I long for. I didn't have siblings growing up. I was always by myself. So when I get that one person, I jump the gun. It's just like, oh my God, I need this. I need it to work. And then that gets in the way of how I'm dating now. Instead of me dating the 5 dudes I should be dating at 22 without commitment, I'm over here trying to put my all.
Yeah.
That's what I want to.
So you just broke it down. You even said yourself, maybe because I didn't have siblings, maybe I didn't get a lot of attention. I don't know your background. I'm not a therapist, and I want you to go to therapy. Maybe you didn't get attention from a guardian or someone in your life. So maybe that causes attachment. And two, you are young. So
and tell her the truth. You putting your all into a man you don't qualify for. That'd be your problem. This stuff should be reciprocating. Find a guy that like you into him. Y'all got some chemistry. Y'all want to sleep with the captain of the football team and think just because you only giving him kudakata, he's supposed to date you. It don't work like that.
Absolutely the freak knot. Listen here, I can't stand y'all in these words and terms. My person. Shout out to Evie. I saw that. My person. Where they get that from? It's my understanding that they got that from that show Grey's Anatomy. That was going on when I was in college. Freakazoid stuff. Perverted hunch monsters. They talking about my person. You want your person to hunch. On that show, all they was doing was telling folks they relatives passed away and then going hunch in the linen closet. My person, yo, meat.
that's a natural part of life, right? You're younger, you get attached easier. So that's something that you may want to talk to with a therapist about. Okay. But I do also want you to give yourself space to date. I don't want you to fall in so quickly. And I think it's nice that, there are young guys who want to do things, that y'all want to go out, y'all want to eat, y'all want to, get your sneakers dirty and go to festivals.
Mm-hmm.
But give it some time is what I'm saying before you fall in so deeply.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, doll. Thank you for coming up.
So there you go. Shout out to Ash. Ash, giving y'all what she can. The game is sold, not told. So Ashley only going to give you so much. And you can't afford a course if you in college. So, ask your mama and them.
Listen here, this is looking grim. I'm still optimistic. I like the sister. She got a spark of life in her, but she up here. The conclusion she came to talking to Ash is she need to date more casually. Absolutely not, sister. You need somebody to help you vet. You need to find a guy. You find out maybe y'all got some common interests, as she said, before the hunching. Take them to meet a respected elder man. Y'all, we got this process has got to come back. Y'all can't say women, y'all can't pick y'all own dudes. Y'all can't. She's showing y'all.
Man, shout out to Evie. Says, I hate the term my person. Who else hates it too?
Yes. Hear ye.
And Unc B. Straightman says he was Himothy, aka him. What's that? Him or Chris Hemsworth.
Shout out to Unc B. Straightman. Raquel gonna get you.
And shout out to Frederick Howard. Says, and pundit and I'll behave like a life of queens.
Y'all be killing impudent. I think it's impudent and ill behaved. Man? Look at you.
And shout out to EV. My person could mean my man, woman, or trans.
All right. I think about that. Yeah, of course it could. This why I don't feel bad for you daters. Enjoy that.
Playing them games. We're playing them games, EV. And shout out to 3 a.m. gifted a membership.
Appreciate you, brother.
So here we are. Nonetheless, she is 22 years old, Glaze approved.
Yeah, here you go, EV. You're welcome, chump.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Shout out to the brother Jay Tillman. It is now time to enter Heartbreak Theater. There we go. Shout out to Brother J Tillman for that intro. Last time we were here, G Honda had decided it was time to take his crime fighting abilities into the inner city. Word of the day, prescience. Prescience is used to refer to the ability to see or anticipate what will or might happen in the future. How can we use this word in regards to OG Honda? Raging with ballistic knock-kneed enthusiasm, Honda made his way into the inner city to fight crime. Eager for action, he went straight to the nearest government housing project. There, he found some melanated brothers playing chess and shooting dice. Being stricken with prejudice, G Honda hobbled into action. Unfortunately, his half-witted prescience would betray him once again. As he stepped forward to interrupt the gathering, he slipped on the dice. This sent him flying through the air and crashing to the ground head first. G Honda laid there dazed, confused, and hollering in pain. Annoyed by his knock-knee screams, the melanated brothers peacefully retired to their domiciles, leaving behind a pathetic excuse for a vigilante to deal with himself. Hashtag knock-knee vigilante of justice part 7. Shout out to the brother J Tim on that intro, man. That's too dope.
Appreciate you, Brother Jay.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we are. We gonna keep it moving. Shout out to, who is this? Sister Dee come through. She gifted a membership.
Appreciate you, Dee and your doggy.
I don't know who dog that is. Maybe yours. So here we go. I know some people who need a dog. These women here. We were up here yesterday talking about these women 40 and over dating. It's getting crazy out here.
That's what it was. Shout out to you 40 and over daters.
Okay, this is for the 40 plus women that are single. I mean, again, I think I have stated this before. I'm a person that still desires partnership. And before the men get up in these comments, because Lord, y'all are something else. Y'all be like, you're old, you're washed up. It's never gonna happen for you. Child, and that might be, honey. My point is, or my question more so is, do y'all feel like there are some days when you're okay with it, and then there's other days where you're just like, I feel like this past week I've just been like, why is my life like this? I was gonna say I don't know why, but I actually know why, and we're just not gonna go down that route again. I also doesn't, child, I need to go to bed. I also don't think that the last 2 relationships that I had were traumatizing. I mean, traumatizing.
So here we go. Another one of these women. She ain't unattractive, so that ain't a problem. It be mental. Like she traumatized. Weenie Juice. The last 2 guys done traumatized her. Now they all afraid to date. It's bad.
This is why dating is dumb. Young ladies, please listen to these war stories. Like Miss X said, look at her. Ain't nothing ugly about the sister. And she likes skin like these just like it. Here we go. And she's saying she's sitting up here despair about her current life situation and her dating situation. Traumatized. At least she got enough, I ain't gonna say healing, but at least she got enough sense to admit that she's traumatized and ain't good for nobody.
I went from a 5-year relationship that was shiver me timbers traumatizing to something that I thought was oh my God, redemption. This is my person, that ended up being just as traumatizing, where I wanted to end it all. Can I say that?
Well, who's the common denominator? All right. We would love to sit down with these men. Y'all need to start going live. Bring y'all exes up, have Zoom calls with them. Get to the bottom of it and let us all see that part of it. Because this is your story. All traumatizing. What happened?
It's 2 sides to every story. Somebody got to be lying. Somebody got to be lying. Stop. I said this before. Why don't we believe these sisters? Because, and dare I say, they never come up here giving any part of their man side of the story or X-Man side of the story. They'll never say, you know what? Maybe one, I think I can vaguely remember, say, you know, I had some problems too. That's as far as it goes. But they'll never say, you know what? I was really jacked up. Like, I really was messed up, and you know what? And then he needed some help, but we didn't belong. We was terrible for one another. They'll never just give a, because that's typically what happens. Both y'all kind of ain't worth a dang. Y'all match.
So my point of reference for like relationship is not the best. And so I've always kind of had this hope of like, oh, something good or better will come along. And that just hasn't happened. And so I feel like I was in a little funk this week. And I'm not crying. This is my eye cream. I don't know why it looks a little misty. I don't know. I was just wondering if other people were in my boat. Because some days I sleep very peacefully at night.
Oh, yeah. Look at that face. No, you don't. Huh.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
She gonna say, I wonder if anybody else is in my boat. Well, if you're talking about melanated women, about 75% of them in that boat. Y'all all in the same boat because the marriage rates are abysmal. So y'all need to get it together.
I don't get that. It don't work this way, sisters. I'm not that gullible. That's why she made that face. You sleep peacefully some nights. If you ask me, the only night she speaks peacefully is when she goes to sleep from a drunken stupor. She be passed out or hide up to the moon. That be's about it. But if she got enough sense and can sit there and lay staring at that wall on that empty side of the bed, oh, depression and anxiety sets in like a mamma jamma.
And there's other nights, like tonight, where I'm like, it'd be nice to have someone to like debrief about my day. I'm tired. All I've done this week is work, and there's more work obligations. I have fun stuff coming up. But it's like, dang, wouldn't it be nice?
Sound like a man. Y'all lonely. You want a man every night. You sound like a big, strong businessman that say, I would like to debrief, have a woman come over, give me a massage, some gok and whatever. And then he can continue on his week. That was inspiration. You are a woman. You don't just get hunched on for inspiration by random men.
Exactly. Oh, no, that's nasty. Listen here. Talk about you want to debrief a man about your day. Listen here. That's a whole nother story. Because listen here, you want to come home and just talk about your day? Y'all ain't built up to that. And you ain't trying to debrief nothing. You trying to get your cooter debrief. Stop it, sisters. Y'all need to stop. You want to lay there next to some dude and what? Just give them non-sexual attention, huh? The devil is a lie.
I don't know. It was just a thought. I feel like I can't be too vulnerable on this darn app because I'm telling you, the men get up underneath these type of posts and y'all be showing your behinds. And you're like, they be showing their behinds like they not aging too. And to think that there is no value in a woman when she is aging, like, I don't know. That's a whole different thing.
Huh, look at her. I see one of y'all said Tracy Ellis Ross. Yeah, that's her future. Single, on vacation, washing her panties in the sink. These women are done. The dating market is broken and modern women don't care.
I forgot about that. She up here crying the cry of being single by choices. Ain't no way around it. You in this boat, you and a bunch of you other 40 plus sisters. Know y'all lane. There's a lane, but y'all need to study. Get back in the classroom. What's this classroom title? The class dating 101 for later daters. Sick.
Man, and Evie says, wouldn't it be nice if she debriefed these nizzards?
Jesus.
But what's your thoughts?
As a newly single mother that might potentially be entering the dating field in her 40s, here's a list of 5 things I will not be doing. Number 1, bringing a man around my kids anytime soon. I'll be honest with you, that is my biggest concern. Probably one of the reasons why, the main reasons why I stayed in a really toxic relationship was because the person I was in a relationship with is my baby's dad, all my kids' dad. And they love him. And the idea of me being out there again and potentially opening them up to meeting somebody new is scary. And you hear a lot of horror stories. And I'm praying about that. We will have to be damn near engaged. And I probably will be conducting all kinds of checks and make sure this person is the one.
Huh. This woman's crazy. She says, what I won't do when dating in my 40s, what you won't do is demand anything out of a man. You're going to take what you get. I mean, that's it. You don't qualify. Oh, these women.
Insane. She says she hears about the horror stories. You are about to experience many, many horror stories. Can you survive the horror story? Shout out to Brother Jay Tillman. Can you survive the flicks? This is what you qualify for. These lying, conniving, scheming, scamming, nugs, and gas station D-boys, that is unfortunately who you may qualify for. Depending on your attitude, check, terrible. Depending on your terroristic demands, check, absolutely abysmal. It's over. Many horror stories to come, sister.
Man.
You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you.
We will have to be damn near engaged. And I probably will be conducting all kinds of checks and make sure this person is the one before I even introduce them to my kids. And here's the thing, I don't even know where I'm going to have time for that. You got to have time to be able to do that. And that's one thing I don't have is time. So that's number one. Number two, I'm not going to be dating somebody that doesn't have their own place to live. Y'all know how I feel about that. If a man cannot take care of himself, he is not ready for a relationship, especially if we're in our 40s. Number three, I will not be making a whole lot of changes to myself to appeal to somebody. You either like me or you don't. I realize I am not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. And just because I'm not one person's cup of tea doesn't mean I'm not a good cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people love Indian food. Some people hate Indian.
Stop. You are not a good cup of tea. You are a cold cup of tea with no honey, nothing. Just a cold cup of tea, just nasty and strong.
Listen, sisters, we got love for y'all, but this ain't true. Come on, y'all are learning this for too many of y'all. I want to say some. Shout out to DJ Ham, but for too many of y'all, that's not true. Y'all are proving to be nobody's cup of tea. Men ain't that picky. Man, I swear we not. We just want a good cup of tea. A good cup of tea to do. It's cooperate. That's it. Some of y'all, you heard her. I ain't changing for no dude. You up here keep talking about what you can't do, won't do, ain't going to do at 40 and divorced. You done been through the gauntlet of life. And now you about to say and tell some guy you desire, which you ain't going to do.
Food. Doesn't mean Indian food's good or bad. It just means it's in the eye of the beholder. At this age, I am who I am. You want me or you don't. Number four, I am not going to be entertaining somebody who is a perpetual victim in all the relationships he's ever had. Here's the truth. At the end of the day, you're the common denominator. If you picked wrong, if you did things, we're human, but you got to own it. Not everybody is the villain and you were the victim. I can't do victims. I can't. I have to have somebody in my life that takes accountability for who and what they are. Last but not least, number five, I will not fight for no man. If a man puts me in a position where I have to fight for his attention with another female, he is not the one for me. I'm not about to waste one breath, and I mean one breath, on a man that is considering me versus someone else. I'll help you pick, sir.
Man.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Listen here. You ain't threatening nobody with a good time. Ain't no man checking for you. She didn't name one thing a man was getting in return. This is the dating market. Women got a list of terroristic demands, and they ain't gonna do anything for you. Practically. Unless you do everything on the list, then they might do one of your things.
She falls into the column of spicy boss chick hunching. There it is. We're not going to keep playing these games again. Shout out to Media Man. Don't fight them. Don't dispute them, especially at 40. She's speaking loud and strong with her whole chest. Be that ninja. Give her your card. Say, hey, anytime you lonely and tired of dealing with these losers, give me a call. I'll hunt you down. But you got to be Timothy to be able to give her your card. Otherwise, she going to flick it at your head like Gambit.
Man, and shout out to KD. Says, I don't care what you think, Bonquisha. Your thoughts ain't our thoughts.
Your thoughts ain't our thoughts.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Divine Photos, they are crashing out over the dating market when he says, when they passed over men, they were getting it together instead of slept with the bums. They had nothing going on.
This is the finding out phase, brother Divine. My heart goes out to them. They didn't know, but they finding out.
And that's how she ended up in Glazed Galaxy.
Unfortunately.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go. Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
That last sister, she gonna dang near for sure wind up being a side chick to a married man. She fits that daggone category. Why? Because she need a brother that's established, stoic, got his ish together, older. That man is typically attached to another woman or two or three.
Yes. So here we are. We going back over to Neferatu. Hit the like button. And shout out to Evie. He says, you all have done well for Glazed Galaxy tonight.
You're most welcome. Jump.
And Ashley Foot Production says the SPC rocket is made in Nigeria.
There you go. All right.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
All right, what brings you up?
Okay, so I am in school right now. I'm an art major. And there's this guy in my art class who's taking an interest in me.
Okay.
The other day he did something really crazy. I was wearing some really cute heels and he asked to see my toes. So I took my shoes off from under the table and I showed him my toes and he was like, exactly. Not what I showed him the toes for free, but
I'm kidding.
what he did next was not for free. So he was like, oh, I want to lick him. And then I just put my hand out and he gave me $120 and he got under the table while I was in class, which I would never do again because that was very risky.
While class was in session?
Yes. Yeah. So he paid me the money. It was $120. And we've been like talking back and forth, but I don't know. I feel like it's only been like less than 2 weeks. Like we just started school.
What the hell?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
This is wicked. So she claims they're in the middle of school, college, I'm guessing, I'm assuming some community college, and Nug Nug went up under the table, paid her $120 to kiss her feet or whatever he did.
Yeah. I realized how sensitive YouTube. Y'all know what he was doing. Good googly moogly. I didn't know there was such a thing with foots. You know, I can understand the allure of a attractive, delicate foot, but golly, that you going straight to the piggies? $120, let me diddle your toes. Hey, fellas, don't be stricken with the thirst to this extent. It's nasty for one. Like, y'all walking around, feet sweat. I don't care if she a girl, shoot. And you just, come on, germs, bacteria, what we doing?
So I just met him and it's like he's already trying to rush into, having can we say that on here? I don't know how TikTok works. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, like kind of trying to rush me along, like, okay, well, when I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I want to do
a couple of things before we get there. So I think I kind of allowed him to push me into saying, okay, well, I want to go shopping. I want to get a bag. But I really, even if I get the bag, I really am not ready to do that. But I already told him if he could get me this. Yeah, so I already kind of told him if he gets me this bag that I want, it's like $395. Really cute bag. Then we'll do it. But I wasn't being serious. But I told him that, and now I'm like I want to block him because
Wait. You saw for $395. I'll give you the cookie.
I did say that.
Man. Ashley is disappointed. She said for a $395 purse, whatever that is, she was going to give us some kuda kata. Ashley said $395. That ain't nothing. That's a lunch date. Ashley said that's a lunch date. All right. We talking about at least $5,000 clutch from Chanel or something. Y'all talking about $300. Bonquisha tried to flex in the hood. That is a flex. $395 in the hood. Hell, Nug went all out. But you talking to Ashley, she like, what? That ain't nothing.
Shout out to Ash and her advanced hyena ways. I respects the game because she does. Ash, like, if you gonna do it big. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no advice I would want my daughter to take. Let's be clear. At the very same time, I get it. Things is happening. Ash, like, listen, if you're gonna be out there trading kuta kata for trinkets, get many trinkets, the fanciest trinkets you can, like Dooney and Burke, Michael Kors for the kuta kata.
And now I'm like, I want to block him because
Wait. You saw for $395. I'll give you the cookie.
I did say that. I know I messed up as soon as I said it, but that's why I'm on here because I want to know what should I do now, because now I feel like I want to block him, but like, how do I fix this? Do I just
You can't fix it. No take backs. Like she up here, how do I renege on the offer? You can't.
That's all she care about. Cannon, pump, and pump. Cannon, pump, and pump.
Too late. You owe that man some kuda kata. The deal, you made a deal. All right, be a woman of your word.
Real rap. Can we talk about it? Like at some point, words have got to start meaning something. Your word, your bond. $300 some for that cat. Cough that up immediately. Be honored. Bring back honor to the dating market. With your in betweens. You made the bet. And he called you. He said, all right, that's a bet. Let's go. Let's go to the mall. I got you. What'd you say? Kate Spade, Dooney Burke. I got you. Let's go. We go buy Burlington Coat Factory.
Man, and shout out to EV. He says men in art classes, zesty. And shout out Sister Oshika. How you been, sister? Been a member 15 months. Says, I missed you guys so much.
Same here, sister. Good to see you. Happy New Year. How long it's been?
Appreciate you, sister. And Divine Photos with the fireball says, Bud Crawford checked Channing Crowder for saying he would sell his soul for $100 million. Now we know your character. Some people have no dignity morals.
Man, Channing Crowder, I don't think he meant it. Channing is wild, though. He be swinging. He a wild dude.
And shout out to Jada Gray. Says she fed the simp toe jam cracker showboat style.
Unholy. God,
let it go?
What do you think you should do, Fifi?
My gut instinct is to just block him for trying to like kind of rush me, because I just don't like being rushed. I feel like you don't have no patience. You don't really like me because you're not trying to get to know me.
Okay. So I say follow your instinct.
This man sucked on your toes in class. He set the tone. You know what this was. Any man that see you hand you allegedly, according to you, $120 to suck on your toes, you know he want kuda kata almost immediately. She like, why are you surprised?
Stop. Yeah, that's what I'm like. What are we doing? This is silly. He opened up with like, show me them toes, guh. Where the conversation supposed to go after that? What's your favorite book? What's your favorite color? Allegedly, he was putting mouth to foot in the middle of the class. Ain't gonna be too much deep conversations. He just trying to go deep with his Johnson, bro.
Follow my instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They block them. But I don't think you will. I think you're intrigued.
I am gonna do it, but I'm also going to keep it open if he changes his mind about that. Like if he's willing to buy me something and have that off the table for now. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll get you the stuff. I will be back open to it. But if he doesn't do that, he's gonna remain on blocked.
But that's not how it should work. It shouldn't be I'm gonna like you and sleep with you because you buy me a bag. You know, unless that's your lifestyle, right? And you don't strike me as that's your lifestyle. You don't seem like a lady of the night, or that is your lifestyle, right? So that's different if you're that girl. But again, you know, you're a young adult, so you can do whatever it is that you want to do. I say be safe, whatever choice you do make. But I don't think for $3.95 you should be giving out your goods.
I agree to that. What do you think about the okay, I'm gonna block him, which I already have. But what do you think about, okay, if I see him in class, which I will, and he says, okay, I apologize, but I want to get you the bag. Do I open myself back up to that for,
Well, you just make it clear. Tell him, if you get me the bag, that doesn't mean I'm sleeping with you.
No, we just talked about this last night. Shout out to that Truth brother. Where he said, don't accept nothing from a man that you ain't interested in. Don't accept nothing. And Ashley gonna say, well, yeah, accept it. No, don't do it. And this is only for the men she don't like. I feel bad for you brothers, you know, having a hard time on the dating market, the simps. This is a man she clearly does not like, because the man that she likes does not have to jump through no hoops. He don't got to suck on no toes, spend no money. All he get is kudakata.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Matter of fact, after he got done doing what he was doing, she most likely called the maintenance man and said, this ninja done got me worked up. Now I need you to come beat it down. Good. She called up here asking Ash how she could take advantage of a pathetic simp. Fellas, you can't win by simping and being weak. You have a better chance of getting a desired outcome. Trust me when I tell you about being an a-hole. I promise you. You better off being an a-hole. That's another reason why Nug wins. After she got home, she smelled her own foot. She said, hey, my feet kind of, got a little tinge to it. And this ninja doing it in the column. Pathetic, thirst-stricken simp.
Man, and shout out to Divine. He says, money is their God. Selling your soul for money just tells the world your price is low.
Very low.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Sister Oshika come through gifting 5 memberships.
Appreciate your Sister Oshika. Good to have you back.
If you got one of the memberships, make sure you thank her.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate that. And Jada Gray says, did Nug crack her big toe knuckles too?
With his tongue. That's crazy.
Been a member 28 months. Appreciate you, brother.
You wild, brother.
And shout out to Mr. Incredible with the 20 ball. Says, what up, Job Ninjas? SPC. Mr. X, that sweatshirt is wild. I'm over here cracking up. Shout out to SPC merch.
Shout out to Mr. Incredible. I'm about to break out my shirt, man. I had seen my hoodies in the closet. Shout out to the classic collection.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Frederick Howard says, we know the meaning of now the actions go queen. You manifested this.
Okay. What's this queen? I gotta look into this. Queens with an A.
Shout out to Frederick Howard. And Skinny Boy says, toe goat.
Don't do my man what's they like that.
So not the TLW goat, but the TOE.
I like that. Shout out to EB.
Okay. So at least he knows. If he likes you enough, he'll stick around. If he doesn't, say move on. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I need to hear. I know it in my head, but I'm kind of new to like this whole style of dating, just asking for things in general. So,
And it
because
sounds like he sounds like he would be willing to do it, but
right,
he seems like a submissive guy. That's what I feel.
Oh my
he
God.
You
is.
don't know your power, and that's the problem.
I'm just getting into
that's the
it.
issue. But he's definitely a submissive guy. But we won't get into that. This is TikTok. But
Yes.
all the best, Fifi.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Yeah, that sounds like a submissive guy.
Yeah, submissive guy. Whoever you are, I know you're gonna see this. All right, wherever you see it at, you need to move accordingly. All right, you need to make 180-degree changes in your life. Ain't no way submissive guy. She said he is. You know, if he come back and try to buy the bag, should I just accept it?
A woman call you submissive. Your purpose is to change for the better or perish in the process. Do 180 degrees. You need to go do 180 laps at 3 a.m. You need to go do 180 reps of 315 pounds. Bench press into your chest collapse if a woman call you submissive. Squat until your internals fall out on the ground. You must change immediately. Oh my God.
And shout out to the brother Izzy DeVoe. He says been a member 27 months. 27 is 30. Remember, we round up here.
Yes, we do.
Appreciate you, brother. And Jada Gray, hat plus hair hat equals sour scalp, bae.
Sour scalp? No.
Yeah, this woman here is so trifling. We're gonna put her in the sub.
Sour scalp sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Absolutely not, man. A submissive man, that's rainbow. Absolutely. How you a submissive man? You're supposed to be uncooperative by nature, not submissive. You're supposed to buck up just by nature. What are you talking about?
Seriously. So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. We're going back over to these 40-year-old women. They all over the internet. The biggest demographic.
Talk to us.
Somebody finally popped a question. Why are you in your 40s and you're not married? Why are you single? Your kid's grown. You can do what you want to do, come and go as you please. Why you don't have a man? You must be crazy. Something must be wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with me. The dating pool is trash. Trust me, the inbox stay popping, but I ain't desperate. I'm not about to pick every Tom, Dick, or Harry that says that I'm cute or they like my style.
Huh. So there we go. Welcome to the channel, Bonquisha. Get familiar. You are what we call single by choices. All right. She's sitting up here. She said, oh, there are men in my inbox, but I ain't desperate. I don't want them ninjas. Just because they saying good morning, beautiful. All right. They ain't my type.
Hence, single by choice says, Kev said it. If she looked at her inbox, there's truth here. We acknowledge it, sister. We acknowledge what you said to be true. There are dozens of men in your inbox. Half of them ain't even got a job. Half of them ain't never had a job. You understand? We get it. Hence her saying, my inbox is full, but I'm not desperate for nug bum ninja attention. Why is it that that's the only people in your inbox? Why ain't there no attorneys or doctors or in Amazon workers? Seriously, shout out to Amazon, man. These sisters look down on the good, hardworking, blue-collar individual. Why you only got bums?
Okay, the men in their 40s seem to be emotionally unavailable. They don't provide mental, spiritual, physical support. I support myself. I'm cool with that. I know what I got. I know what I bring to the table. And if a motherfucker ain't trying to meet me where I'm at.
Yeah, she inked up. She has inked up something crazy, all up her hands and arms. A man that these men that are 40 and over, she said, y'all ninjas ain't emotionally available. No, they don't like older cantankerous women. They will do everything besides accept reality that men their age want younger women. All right, ladies, the older you get, your dating pool becomes older. The men your age, they might hunt you, but they're not dealing with you. Too much trauma.
Y'all sisters don't get it. It is what it is, but for men, especially the men y'all desire, this heavy ink on your hands and your arms, the upper arm murals, those are the markings of ex-men as far as we see it. Your ex-boyfriends and lovers. You got all tatted up because of the pain that was caused or childhood trauma, whatever it is. Shout out to the sister Raquel Rose. I admit it as well. Tattoos to some degree is some kind of trauma. You like pain or something, it is what it is, man. So yeah, you are who you are. Acknowledge it.
I know what I got. I know what I bring to the table. And if a motherfucker ain't trying to meet me where I'm at, I ain't wasting my time. Been there, done that.
And exactly. A man ain't meeting you nowhere. So she talking about, I'm already up here if you ain't meeting me where I'm at. Because apparently she's at the top. That's what she's trying to say. It's over. It don't work like that. Y'all have to build with these men. You should have been with that man in your 20s, your 30s, and now you in your 40s. Y'all both are riding into the sunset. But now you looking for the high value man.
This sister, there could be a cool guy for her, but she need to keep it light and be exceptional. Sorry, not freaking sorry. You gotta be if you want to have a shot. Sister like this, but ain't nothing freaking. Look at her. Scowl got the, strong boy. She got on like a little rapper chain. Sisters, y'all masculine as the day is long. Masculine women are going to continue to attract feminine and submissive men that make y'all cootie cutter dry up. Ugh.
Been on a few dates. Physically attracted to me. Sexually attracted to me. Think I'm so sexy.
Stop.
But you're not into it because I said I will always treat you like a king. Oh, I don't need to be treated like royalty. Bitch, ain't nobody being literal. Ain't nobody about to really feed you no fucking grapes. All I'm saying is you're going to always be my number one priority. You're always going to be the person that I call first. Because if you ain't dating me and you want to marry me, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Marry me or get the fuck on. I don't got time to be dating you for years. I'm trying to be intentional. My love is intentional. When you in your 40s, a whole lot of shit change. And I just don't think that the men in their 40s are ready for that. It seems like they feel like they have so many options that you can never be number one. And I'm not going to be number two to nobody. I'm not crazy, but I've been through so much.
Well, it's not a feeling. If they didn't have options, they would settle down with you. They're not lying. She'll say they feel like they got options. Either they do or they don't. So if they ain't choosing you to be monogamous with, they must have options. Like, don't play yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
The last thing a man want to hear a woman he's dating and taking seriously say, been there, done that. That's stank. Been there, done that. Been where, doing who? That's, y'all don't get it. Women are territorial, and especially men. Don't be coming every time you done been somewhere doing something. Effing freaking yuckity. And she dealing with guys that said don't treat him like a king. Men that can't take compliments or can't take adulations, they are letting you know that they are not worthy of it. You need to keep that to yourself. Nug said, don't treat me like no king. You're going to be freaking disappointed. You need to relax. Treat me like a ninja. Get that king stuff out of here. I shall disappoint you.
In relationships that I feel like some shit might pop off. If you ain't the person you say you are, some shit might pop off. So I better just stay by myself where it's cool at. We cool. Let's be friends. I don't need to date you. I don't need to sleep with you. I don't need to do none of that shit. Because you can text me, good morning, good night, beautiful. I'm thinking about you all day long. But if you ain't trying to make my load lighter, if you're not trying to take over something if you're not trying to talk about your future that includes me, but it's only for you. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Hard times come, motherfuckers stop liking you. They don't want to build with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why go through all that bullshit?
Well, y'all women so goofy. How about all those men that are in your inbox? They want to build. You just start off this little video. I got plenty of men in my DM. Well, you need to go in that DM because your husband is in there. He ain't out here in real life. He in your DM.
And here comes the truth. What do we say, Mr. X? Keep letting them talk. They're going to tell it. First, she's saying she don't need a guy. She take care of herself. But as she continued to talk, she just said she needs a guy that's going to help make her load lighter. Technical foul, ejected from the game. You don't qualify for this dynamic. Keep it. You need to keep it light. Your kids is grown. You 40. You got your career or job going. You take care of you. He take care of him. Don't be telling him you late on the bill. And no, you big strong boy with hand tattoos. Take care of that bill. Go hustle up. Go Uber. Go Lyft. DoorDash. Keep it light. Keep it cool.
When I could just stay by myself and avoid a heartbreak or avoid drama. You know, if you're not emotionally available to somebody, like, stop asking dumbass questions.
And that's called moving in scarcity. I mean, she said, I'll just stay by myself to avoid heartbreak. Moving in scarcity and lack. So you don't want to be vulnerable because y'all got all this trauma. Y'all, by the time you're 40 years old, if you are a halfway attractive woman, you done had enough men. If you ain't married by that time, it's too much trauma.
Listen here. Y'all know how the saying goes, and I believes it. It is better to love and lost than not have loved at all. Oh my goodness. You know, it's loving someone is inevitably going to bring heartbreak. Whether y'all go y'all separate ways or somebody's going to perish. That's the real fear. Y'all want to talk about that. There is always going to be some deep torment at the end of this road. Somebody got to go first. This ain't the Notebook. Yeah, very few people about to perish at the same time, holding one another. Y'all scared. Y'all some dating cowards. Y'all scared to be vulnerable and get y'all heart broken. Be the big strong boy that you are and go out there and battle.
Emotionally available to somebody. Like, stop asking dumbass questions. You know what it is, you know what it was. If you ain't with it, why even start? You know, that's a situationship. Like, we about to die in like 30, 40 years, me, if we lucky. You know what I'm saying? Be there spiritually, physically, emotionally, sexually, in every way possible for me, or I ain't got nothing for you. So that's why I'm 40 something and I don't have a husband. I mean, shit happens. I'm not the bitter ex. I'm gonna always speak when I see you. We can always chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Take that. But all that extra shit, go ahead, find somebody else.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Yeah, the net of it. Yeah, stay single. Like, y'all ain't threatening nobody. You would think by 2026, these women would have got the message. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Some of this content that's been going viral on all platforms. They got the memo. They just don't care. Hence the title of the show. They don't care.
Salute to this sister. I ain't mad at none of y'all. She's a straggler. Some ninja that they deem desirable gonna be waiting at her at the gas station around 11:30 midnight. Just post it up, wait for her to come and be searching, and they gonna be, hey, how you doing? What you getting into tonight? This is how these sisters keep their sanity. These late night meet cutes at the G station and hunch sessions. She ain't gonna tell nobody, and Nug ain't gonna tell nobody. It's just sexy secrets. Continue on with y'all sexy secrets.
And shout out to Dee, been a member 10 months, says big strong boy.
Well, big strong boy.
And Jada Grace says she never been a top priority in no man's life. Ouch. And Project Leroy says T-Mood less hilarious, empty threats to homosexuals.
Shout out to Jess.
And Devil's Game's been a member 29 months. Says she sounds like a man. Ew, nobody wants this. Somebody want it. We'll send her the big unk.
There you go.
Now put it on me. Now what you wanna do? You wanna get high? Oh. Sex, you wanna get tired? I've been really trying, baby. Keep it a wiser, cause I'm about to rise up.
I'm gonna give me. I gotta find that yellow chair. I think I seen it at Home Depot.
Now that's her. Like you say never. It's just never the man they desire in most cases, but it's always somebody.
Listen here, brothers. You ain't gotta be creepy, greasy unk. Take care of yourself. You could be a silver fox. You know what I mean? Gotta be old and creepy and still getting young, tender, hyena kutakata.
Man. So here we go. We're gonna keep it moving.
If you're just coming into the room, take a second, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, to support the channel, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
So we going over to this woman here. All right, this the mom of 4. This the woman that was living with her grandma, and she got all them kids. It's a nightmare.
Ooh, yes it is.
Me as I feed a family of 6 for under $15. I'm fixing to show y'all everything that I got. Everything was basically great value, $5 and under. And I gotta admit to y'all that damn rice was a 10 out of 10. I know y'all.
What the hell? Where y'all at in the chat? Why is she putting dishwashing liquid on her food? That is not how you clean food, Bonquisha. Grab a lemon. Grab a lemon or something acidic, some apple cider vinegar or something. Not no damn dishwashing liquid. She put dish soap on her chicken breast. Ain't nobody teaching them. Look at this. Look at this. Ah. Are we off base? Let us know. I know a lot of y'all.
No.
Well, y'all, we from down south. We live in somewhere. I know once you go below the Mason-Dixon, y'all might be a little different. I don't know.
See, is this a cultural thing? Because one thing black folk gonna do, we gonna clean our food, clean our meat. There's for some folks say you shouldn't, it just spreads germs, but I get it. I didn't handle some raw chicken before. It kind of got a little greasy feel to it out the package. I would rinse it off too, but I can't cook. I don't cook. But this putting toxic chemicals that you can't ingest on porous flesh, I don't think you ever get that out. That is Dawn flavored chicken.
Admit to y'all that damn rice was a 10 out of 10. I know y'all like to stay on people's necks about cleaning that damn chicken, so I had to go ahead and clean that chicken with some damn Dawn dish soap. Once you clean your chicken, go ahead and throw it up in the crock pot and go ahead and coat the bottom of it with some chicken broth. And then you season it with these seasonings that you're going to see on the screen, or you can season it with whatever seasonings that you do like. Now, don't get your overly grown ass up in my comments talking about that's too much seasoning, baby. Season your food the way that you want to season, okay? Then go ahead and put you some chicken gravy.
Jeez. Listen, I don't know who the hell teaching y'all how to cook. This is garbage. Ain't no way in hell I wouldn't feed this to my dog. It's nothing but dish soap and salt. Just powdered up. I don't know what this gonna taste like. And she gonna feed this to the babies and her grandma.
Ain't no love in the food, man. I'm so triggered. That's a real thing. That ain't just something cute to say. This dish was made with love. What does that mean? It means your meal wasn't an afterthought or bought on by a TikTok cooking hack. Yeah, just put everything in one big old crock pot and just dump a whole bunch of sodium on top and cook it and just wait for it to start steaming. No, cook with some love. Take your time. Let it simmer. Slow cook.
This is wild. Shout out to Mr. Incredible with the 5-ball. This is a crime. Lock her up.
Lock her up.
Lock them up. Up in there. You can also put some brown gravy up in there. And once all that is done, go ahead and put you some cream of chicken up in there. Put you a sweet onion or a yellow onion up in there. And mix everything up together and set that crock pot on high for 4 hours. Now, back when I was younger, baby, a sweet potato was a dessert, but nowadays it's a vegetable to me, okay? So I went ahead and I threw that sweet potato up in the air fryer for 45 minutes, and then I went ahead and I started making me some green beans because you need a vegetable with your food, don't you? And once I finished cooking my lazy meal, baby, because, baby, I'm all about making my life easier, working smarter and not harder, I went in and I put all my food on my 50-cent plates that I got from Walmart, and I told them kids to come on and eat, baby. Here's the finished result of every single thing. When I tell y'all, I had an orgasm in my mouth. Ooh, we
That's because y'all so damn low vibrational. If you had an orgasm in your mouth because of this, y'all better not take her to Steak 48 or something. All right, Bonquisha gonna be climbing the walls like a damn nightcrawler or something. I don't know. Look at this. Already plate on a 50-cent plate, you know.
What's the problem? Come on, man. Let's talk about it. Some chicken over some rice. I had chicken and rice today. Ain't like nothing like that. But I had chicken and rice today. Sweet potato. Oh, that's decent. But we know, watching it being prepared, the chicken was made absolutely disgusting. But it's the sodium content. That soap was extreme. The sodium content, absolutely not. I get it now. The older I get, I'm like, this is too daggone salty. Golly, y'all love some salt. That's what's taking us up out of here, man. Come on, down with the sodium. You can add flavor to food without tons of salt.
That's it, y'all. Okay, so y'all want to know, why do I say don't have more kids than you can bear by yourself? And I mean physically, financially, and emotionally. Well, I'm going to tell you why I say that, okay? People be like, well, you know, it takes two to tango. Absolutely. I tell you this all the time. But everybody knows that it's more than likely the man's going to leave the woman, okay? More than likely that man is not going to take them kids with him, okay? And I understand that there's some single fathers out there. I'm not knocking that. But what I'm saying is, like, 80-90% of the time, the woman has the fucking kids, okay? And so you would lose your mind trying to take care of more kids than you can bear by yourself. It's one thing to have 6-7 kids, 4-5 kids, 3-4-5 kids, you know, in a 2-parent household. But if that man decides he wants to go get some milk, then what? Then you sitting here struggling financially, physically, mentally, emotionally without these damn kids. Now you're trying to figure out, how you going to do this without no village, without no man, without no help. How you going to get me? Let's use me as an example. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I wish somebody would have told me this years ago. A lot of y'all can be like, well, you didn't know that not to keep having kids? No, nobody, they'll tell you that they'll try to be around the corner like, black families, they're good for, oh, you need to start having all those kids, but, what you doing having all those kids? Not telling you why they think it's wise not to have that many kids.
Man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Listen, they have been failed by the gynocracy.
Execute Order 66.
We've been telling y'all this for years. She just said it plain as day. Nobody's teaching her anything, not how to cook. That's why she putting dish soap on stuff, and she's sitting here she had 4 kids. All right, she claimed they all by the same man, but it don't matter because she raising them by herself, and she kept popping them out. Nobody told her.
Please, accountability is not a dirty word. We're not saying it to hurt y'all feelings. It is powerful. Again, more scarcity and lack. She says, what are you going to do? You got all these kids. She said, even if you do have a 2-parent household, someday, out of the gosh daggone blue for no reason whatsoever, this man may just go get some milk, meaning he ain't never coming back. Why? It's not a thing. Men don't just get up and go. They got a movie out. I got to look it up where they show this guy and he just taking abuse from his wife. And one day he don't yell. He just like, I'm done. Like, y'all don't get it. As men, we don't have the luxury of sitting here whining and crying. Oh, babe, I need more physical intimacy. See, I sound weak as hell saying that. Oh, babe, I need you to tend to my needs as your husband. Sound weak. The only thing a man can do is go. Why?
Wicked. And Skinny Boy come back, says that's what Leon feeds the victims in the layer.
Oh, that meal.
And shout out to Breadback come through. He says 1 serving of this food and you're definitely on the hook for high blood pressure.
For sure.
And shout out to Mr. Incredible. Says this woman disgusts me. He says, where's the skip?
Huh? You don't like her? She's sassy.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I try to tell women straight up, don't have more than you can bear. Don't. I don't give a damn if that man is telling you, feeding you, like, into, you're not just feeding your soul, or if he is the man of your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Even if he if he don't leave, what if he passes away, or what if he goes into a coma, or have to be hospitalized, or he could become disabled, or you become disabled. Like, you got to think about stuff like that. So I understand sex is fun. I get it. 100%. I understand. But at the same time, you gotta be a lot more, like, financially stable and responsible, and mentally and emotionally responsible. And let's be honest, there are people out here who's financially stable and they only have 2 kids because they know that mentally and emotionally that's all they can handle. It's not me trying to bash nobody, okay? I just wish that advice was given to me before I had 4 kids. Do I regret them? No. But am I fighting these battles consistently? Yes. Is it a struggle? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. It's not easy, especially in this economy. So yes, do not have more kids than you can bear. Love you. Currently 11 o'clock. Okay, a little after 11.
Look at her out Instacarting. And one thing she never said, don't have more kids than you can bear. They don't ever talk about a damn husband, a man, a family. It's not a family without a husband. It's a broken home. So stop this madness. Don't have more than you can bear. Then y'all. Plural.
No, Mr. X, because men are bad and evil. She just said it. At any given time, this ninja's going to fail you. Whether he leaves, winds up in a coma, perishes in a car accident, the ninja gonna wind up gone. This is her experience. Her mama's experience, her gam and aunties. I get it. I feel for y'all. Too many of y'all have never been around productive men. I don't know whose fault that is, goddamn, but it ain't all men's fault. Y'all got to figure it out. I believe our parents should be responsible for putting and keeping us in these wild environments and not educating us. What y'all think?
Have more kids than you can bear. Love you. Currently 11 o'clock. Okay, a little after 11. And you already know what time it is. So let's go see how much we can make on Instacart again from like 11 to 5, okay? All right, y'all, we got our first order, $35, 2 shops for 5 miles. The whole cart? All right, the second order drop off is 12 minutes away from the store. The first order was just in shop. So let's go get this done. All right, we got another order. We got order number 2. This one is $31, I think.
She be hustling with the kids in the car. So that causes inconvenience. We done been here with her before. All right, she'd be out there trying to get to the bag with 3 or 4 kids. They all screaming. They got to eat. They got to pee. They got to poop. You know, it's too much going on. You feeding them fast food. You spending the money. You putting the money back in the gas tank. You just out here chasing your tail for the most part.
That's it. There you go, Miss X. Thank you. That's our critique. That's it. This sister, she is hustling. And these are better hits. 32, it's a day for her. She gets some quality hits. But as Mr. X just said, yeah, y'all hear the babies, the crumb snatchers in the backseat. We all got crumb snatchers. I'm hungry, Mom. I got to use the bathroom. You done just pulled away from the gas station, got some gas. You asked them if they had to go to the bathroom. As soon as you pull out, I got to go. See? You can't hustle right. You hustling backwards.
For 4 miles, 2 shops.
Y'all still drink Gatorade?
So I ended up finishing today off with $68. Y'all, it was raining, and the babies, it was just hard today for me. So I ended as soon as I got the chance to. And that second order took me out. Took me out, okay? Because we was at Kroger's, and it took me slap out of everything. So yeah, no, I bet tomorrow. Y'all, when I tell y'all that I don't regret my children, but I regret who I had them with, I don't know how to explain that any more than I've already said. I feel like having the opportunity of motherhood was actually ripped away from me. It was ripped away from me. I remotely remember when I was pregnant with Aubrey, my baby, number 3, I was working at Amazon, y'all. Yes, Amazon. Damn near like 8 months, 9 months pregnant. Yeah, I worked all the way up until I had her, 1 week before I had her. Okay, and I went in the hospital. When we went to the hospital and I was finna get ready to deliver her, y'all, I was the only one that had money to my fucking name. Okay, I was the only one that had money to my name. All right, so when I went to the hospital to have before I went to the hospital to have her, when I was working at Amazon, the lady said she was like a mother to me. Okay, another mother. She was like, "Why did this man keep impregnating you, T?"
Jesus Christ. She worked at Amazon in the warehouse until the last week before she delivered. Like, that's extreme. That's trauma. And then accountability is kryptonite. Another gatekeeper say, why you keep letting him knock you up? Not hold her accountable and ask her, why do she keep getting knocked up? Because she got control of the first 3 rights of conception. It's her fault.
The way she worded it was wicked. She didn't even say why. She said that this mom-like nurse said, why does he keep knocking you up? She said it as if she had no part in it. Why he just keep coming and sneaking and knocking you up and you don't have nothing to do with it? He just be knocking you up and you don't be aware. No. Ask her, say, why you keep getting horrid up off of that gin and juice and then busting it open for a bum? Then let's get some daggone answers. She hunching. She's not no delicate flower just sitting there and just coming, oh, give me kuda kata. No, she must like calling him up like, hey, come do that thing you do to me. I likes that. Ask her that.
When I was finna get ready to deliver her, y'all, I was the only one that had money to my fucking name. Okay, I was the only one that had money to my name. All right. So when I went to the hospital to have before I went to the hospital to have her, when I was working at Amazon, the lady said she was like a mother to me. Okay, another mother. She was like, "Why did this man keep impregnating you, T?" And I was like, because he wants to have a big family. We want a big family. We thought we was going to be together for the rest of our life, stuff like that. And she was like, T, that's not how it goes, okay? Kids are not toys or something that you just should be out here having back to back. These are really human beings, okay, that you're going to have to raise up. You don't just be doing that. And then my naive ass said, you don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I was so fucking naive back then. And the thing that really pisses me off the more that I think about it is because people take the fact that I'm a hustler and that
and the woman told her that when she was pregnant with kid number 3. So she's about to have her 3rd kid, and that woman, and then she birthed that kid and then got knocked up again by the guy after that. So she 4 in now.
Is she going to be 4 for 1?
Yes, that's her claim.
Come on. 4 for 1 in the marriage. That's what's up. But this ain't that.
I don't think they was married.
Definitely not married. I was saying that would be nice, but this ain't that. She just out here hunching on a bum. The same bum, I don't know. Because sisters will come up here and say, oh, y'all sisters dumb for having 1 baby daddy. Y'all need to have 3, 4 baby daddies. You're going to have all these kids. She's about making that kind of make sense. This is a low down bum. Even the nurses is like, why he hunching on you? Maybe you need to try somebody else.
I have goals and ambition for myself, for granted. And his fucked up ass head, he was like, oh, she got these goals and stuff that she wants to reach. So I'm gonna let her go and reach them by herself first while I stay home with the kids, right? And in my head, I'm like, that makes sense. That's how we do it. Like, that's what teamwork is. That's what co-parenting is. We had these kids together. That's what partnership is in a relationship. But in actuality, I feel like a fucking fool, y'all. I haven't had the chance to have a break at all just to sit back and think. See, in my naive ass head, when I was with this man for 7 years, I thought, oh, well, he gonna be here for these kids if we end up breaking up because he's been with them for 7 years. Why wouldn't you want to be in your kid's life after 7 years of being in their life? No, he won't see his kids unless shit goes his way, y'all. If shit don't go his way, then he won't see them, okay? He wants to be able to come to my safe space, my space of peace as of right now and interrupt it. He don't understand that I'm trying to instill, boundaries for myself because I lack the fact of boundaries, y'all. I let people run all over me. And instead of him understanding that I mean business, he won't even take care of his business. Matter of fact, kids aren't business, but his priorities, all right? And that shit bothers me wholesome because, y'all, my kids are basically living in poverty and I have to hustle my way through this shit.
Basically. No, literally. Where y'all at now? Y'all like literally. Use literally. All right? Basically. No, Bonquisha, literally in poverty. Y'all living in your grandma's house. Y'all was all sleeping on the floor. I think she has since got her own apartment now. I think that's one of her updates. Is she moved out after however long?
She had no choice. The ear lashes she was getting every night. Y'all got to go check out the past showings of this sister. I'm telling you, horrific. Every night, Gam was cussing her babies out directly and freaking indirectly. But good, she got her own place. But Miss X, they don't want to say literally because that's going to exercise that demon. You got to shout out to those movies, The Exorcism. You got to call that demon out by name. I am complacent. I am literally living in poverty, paycheck to paycheck. Let that hurt sink in so that you can do something about it. But as long as they keep wanting to say, I'm almost in poverty, we kind of, all right, you're going to stay in your position.
Man. And shout out to Breed Back come through. He says, baby making is like a sport for these hyenas.
Man, it is, huh?
With zero help. I mean, I have help every now and then, but hustling my way through this shit is mentally taunting. And I honestly, more of the story is like, please don't be careful who you have kids with. Be careful who you have kids with, because motherfuckers take advantage of you, especially if you're a true hustler. If you're a true hustler and you got goals for yourself, they would do anything to make sure that you don't succeed in life by giving you all those kids.
Okay, so y'all have been asking me about my Amazon wish list. I already have one, but I will drop the link either in my comments or it will be in my bio, okay? Everything on the list is for me and the children. Right now, I'm really focusing on anything that, could help for this storm that's supposed to be happening over the weekend. On the list, I do have like some fuzzy socks or with like some portable chargers and little things like that could potentially help us get by, canned goods or a small generator, heated blankets, anything, a camping heater, a couple of those, anything that could get us by in order, for me and the kids to survive this little winter storm, or I'm praying it's little. I do not expect people to buy anything off of it, so please don't think that. But this is for the people that has been asking. Even if you don't want to, buy anything pertaining to the winter storm, there's also like stuff on there like socks and shoes, not shoes, but socks and underwear for the kids, or deodorant and soap and laundry detergent and little things like that.
So she got an Amazon wish list for the big storm we just had a week or so ago, and she like, we need this and that, groceries, socks. Like, what do you mean? The storm coming, we need socks. All right, you go look on her Amazon wish list. She got a damn rose on there. You're like, whoa, this supposed to be for the babies. She's like, look, I need stuff too. Mama needs to be happy too.
Well, first, shout out to this first world country that is America. Stop. This ain't your lane. No. You want to do things that the financially stable do. All right, we got this winter storm coming. Yeah, let's go to Wally World, get the baby some fuzzy socks, get the little one some comical little onesies, let them run around. Yeah, that's extra money, extra twos and fews. You don't have that luxury, but shout out to YouTube and GoFundMe's. They just gonna give you a Amazon wish list. I feel like I should better put out a wish list, man. We got 4 baby, we got kids, we got bills. Help me.
And little things like that. But anything is greatly appreciated. And let me take my butt to sleep tonight.
So y'all know, I want to become an LPN. Yeah, I do. No, I'm not going to be able to right now because of my situation. But that's not the thing that's getting me. So I'm kind of nosy. So I go look at LPN jobs in my area, in the area that I'm looking to move to. And I don't know if it's just the state of Georgia that's doing this, but from the looks of it, LPNs don't get paid much more than CNAs. Is this normal? I'm looking at jobs where LPNs are only making $24 an hour starting pay. And before y'all get in my comments talking about some, well, that's for a new grad a new grad LPN. I understand what you're saying. I do. But I just don't think that's normal. I don't think that's right. I seen somebody said something like some of the most disgusting thing. It was like, LPN is basically just an upgraded CNA. what the fuck? It literally says licensed practical nurse in it. There's no way you can pay me to degrade anybody's position, okay, rather than.
So we got an LPN, licensed practical nurse, CNA, what's that, certified nurse assistant or whatever. I mean, I don't know, Bonquisha. So she said it's just a glorified position, people are telling her. I don't know.
So I think that's the pecking order. It's been years since this movement happened. So I think you got NA, nursing assistant. Anybody I could go be a nursing assistant. Then I think you have CNA, like you said, certified nursing assistant, then LPN, licensed. But she's like, I don't like this because we all seem to make the same thing. A lot of y'all sisters been had. I came up with the generation where some colleges became a hoax as far as what you was getting for your degree and your tuition payment. Seriously, we all have been sold a bad bill of goods to some degree. Be careful with these CNA and LPN gimmicks.
Licensed practical nurse in it. There's no way you can pay me to degrade anybody's position, okay, rather than be a custodian, a teacher, a psychologist, a therapist, a fucking nurse, any of that. An engineer, a construction worker. Every job has its pros and cons. But I'm not just going in this field for the money, but at the same time, the way this sounds, the economy itself, what the fuck is $24 going to do for anybody, especially a mother of 4 kids? Is this normal?
Well, here's the thing. It could actually go a long way if you was married to a man that was making more than you, a more productive, resourceful man. That $24 entry level, you're going to work your way up into the 30s if you're competent, goes a long way. But no, that ain't going to help you when you got 4 kids. And then, like you said, you might be making too much to qualify for all the government assistance that you need. So it becomes wonky. She would rather not do it because it's not beneficial.
I get it in your current position. There you go. Shout out to last night's show with the brother Truth. He was saying, y'all want to go 100-0? You want to take all the bills by yourself? You get a man come paying 50%. That is half the load gone. As you said, Miss X, you making your $25, $30 an hour. That's decent freaking pay. And you got a husband making that a little more, a little less. Y'all up. Y'all got room for growth, man. But y'all don't want to do struggle love at 50-50. Enjoy 100-0.
And shout out to Dark Man Jeff. He says, doing more begging on Beyonce's internet than Keith Sweat did in 91. Ma'am, you're a victim.
She a victim.
Man. So here we are. Nonetheless, we're going to take her back to Leon's lair.
Help her, Leon.
Where you at, Leon?
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say, tear it up in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
This right here. We need a check on Leon King. Ain't seen that Jazz chicken in a while.
Man. Yeah, we're going to put a welfare check out for Leon for sure. Show yourself if you're in the chat. But in the meantime, we're going to keep it moving. The dating market is broken and modern women don't care. This woman here, we was documenting her, I think, a week or so ago. She living in her car. I see a lot of people been reviewing it. They must have seen us cover it. Or don't be I see a lot of crazy. I said, man, we was just talking about this woman.
Nobody want to say our name. We're not invited to the club.
I don't really live in my car, and I'm scamming all of you guys for money. Let's get into it. In this video, we are going to go over some comments that have been left on my channel that are
completely ridiculous. The first thing I want to talk about is just my hair really fast. Someone in the comments said they don't believe I live in my car because of how my hair looks. So I'm going to introduce you guys. If you've been here since the beginning, you guys know that I bought this last year. This is a portable hair straightener. It's on, it's USB-C. I plug it up to charge it whenever I want to do my hair. A lot of people have questions and suspicions, and some people don't believe that I made previous videos. So when you guys are seeing this right now, I have put up a couple, maybe 5 or so old videos that I did last year. So you guys can kind of really see what's going on, I guess. I don't know, because people just don't believe that I'm in my car. I am too put together to live in my car, and people have a problem with me putting makeup on, which is crazy. Makeup takes me 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes out of 24 hours. So me putting on makeup is not that serious to me because it only takes me 10 minutes to do. So yeah, I'm gonna put some makeup on in a video if I feel like it. So we are gonna go.
And here we go. So the comment section on her top. All right, they saying you ain't homeless. I see y'all in the chat. They saying she's lying. All right, and there are people who are doing this type of content lying about it for clicks and views, you know, saying they living in their car or whatever the case. And now they're like, why you got makeup on? Why your hair straight? But now she explaining.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels Internet. We've seen these fraudulent acts before, right? We've seen too many examples of homeless men and women out panhandling on the streets and then being followed by spies and walking a block or two away and getting in a Corvette, getting in an Escalade. Yeah, the homeless act, the homeless gimmick. That's wild. Hopefully this ain't that. Hopefully that's weird. I don't want to say hopefully she really is homeless. Hopefully she's not lying.
I live in my car. I'm gonna be presentable. I don't want people to know I'm in my car unless I tell them. You know, if I'm going to the grocery store or like if I'm going to the gym, I don't want people looking at me and their first thing is like, oh, she lives in her car. Let's get into the first irritating comment. Many are living in their cars and cannot afford a phone to make a video to ask for help like you. They are the real ones that suffer. Well, I didn't know that we were having the Suffer Olympics, you know, who gets to suffer more. But what I want to say about this is, you guys, when I first moved into my car, 2024 December, I had a job. I had a 9-to-5 job. I don't know why you guys don't believe me. I had a remote job. That's why I put those videos back up. So once you're done watching this, go take a look at my other videos. You're going to see me working in my car, taking phone calls and doing emails in the call center job that I had. I was working remotely. It's almost like I bought a phone when I had a job. I got fired last year. I was at that job for 2 years, literally 2 years and 2 months.
Why you get fired?
Was my phone, this is a real question, was my phone supposed to disappear when I got fired? No, seriously, I'm serious. Where was my phone supposed to go when I got fired?
And here's the thing, like you say, a lot of people saying she don't look homeless. I beg to differ. You look a little rough, and we don't have smell-o-vision. So if you walked up, get in that car, sit in that passenger seat, I guarantee you it's gonna smell pretty homeless. So she letting y'all know she ain't lying.
Smell pretty homeless. I want to know why you got fired. That's not okay. Let's come on, man. Like, no matter how terrible job was, how bad the management was, there's times when you can't afford to quit or get fired. You homeless living in your car, you can't afford to get fired. Show up on time, stop being late. That's why she got fired. Why won't you say it? She would have said, oh, I got laid off. You got fired for not doing your duties, coming late. No, these suckers do no call, no shows. If you do a no call, no show at work, you don't deserve to have any money. That's wild.
My phone is financed. I pay a bill every month. Am I just supposed to get rid of my phone because I'm living in my car? No. Next comment. I'm looking at 36K followers. I'm homeless, so this is really interesting. You done got a new car and not an apartment. Auntie want to know how too. First of all, ma'am, It looks like you have glasses on in your profile picture. I also wear glasses. I think you may need to get a new prescription because I don't have 36K followers. That's the first thing you need to do. Second of all, it's almost as if I was able to finance a car when I had a job. Oh my God. Again, I got fired. Was the car magically supposed to disappear? And those are the videos that I put up, the first two videos. Let me go all the way back. When I first moved into my car of December 2024, I was in a Hyundai Elantra. On Christmas, my Hyundai Elantra was stolen and it was totaled. I went to my aunt's house. I was in Vegas at the time when I was first living in my car. I went to my aunt's house on Christmas Eve to spend the night and be there for Christmas. Because at the time, one of my little brothers was staying with her. So I wanted to visit him. I woke up on Christmas Day. In that video, go watch that video. It was Christmas. I was crying in the video.
Man, listen, too much splaining.
You're a victim.
You know, somebody stole your car conveniently on Christmas and totaled it. You know, all these stories. Everything seems far-fetched. Who knows? She's 26 years old for the people in the back. What she said, 26, no kids in her car.
Listen, I shout out to the trolls out there. You know, I don't really know what's to be had other than giving her content to react to by going there and say, oh, you lying, you ain't really homeless. You know, folks, shout out to somebody in chat said they've been following her. She really is homeless. She been going through this. Don't know. There's definitely some lies and misdirection in all of their stories. I'm not that gullible, but I think she is homeless. I don't know what she's looking to get from all this, but shout out to clout, I guess.
Go watch that video. It was Christmas. I was crying in the video. You guys see the police in the video and all of that. My car was freaking stolen on Christmas. My credit was bad at the time. I mean, my credit's still bad, but like my credit was bad at the time. And because I was living in my car and my car got stolen, I had to hurry up and go finance another car to live in. Because this was my decision to move into my car. I wanted to move into my car because I had a remote job and I was like, I want to save money and I want to travel through different states. Okay. So yes, it was my decision to move into my car and everything was going okay because I had a job. I had a job. So that video is now up of me getting the new car. That Carvana video. This comment is making it seem like I got a new car after I got fired. I got fired. My car isn't going to magically disappear because obviously I'm living in it. Before I moved into my car, I was in an apartment and I was miserable. Okay. Barely could afford the rent. And I don't like being in one place. And when you have an apartment, you're stuck in the apartment. I was so tired of Vegas and I just wanted to leave. Okay. So yes, I decided to move in my car to save money. And when you go back to watch those old videos, this is why I didn't want to put the videos up again, because my aunt is in those two videos, the first two of me when my car got stolen, and then when I bought the new car, she was with me. So she's in the video and she's an extremely trifling person. Like, I'm not gonna tell you all the business. I did tell you guys a couple videos ago. She's currently opening my mail because she's trifling. And it's like, now I kind of have to like open up a little bit because some of you guys are ridiculous. And I get it. You know, I have new subscribers. They want to know like what's going on. So let me give you a quick, like the short version of my background.
All right. So she say her mom is opening her mail?
Her aunt.
Her aunt, yeah. Always some trauma here. And she gonna call somebody else trifling while she live inside of her car. And she probably about 300 pounds. Like, come on.
I'm always trying to make something make sense. That's my problem. She didn't like her place in Vegas. She said she didn't like being there in the apartment. And she's having a hard time getting by. So she went to Carvana, not a sponsor for damn show, and got some fancy schmancy little freaking what they call them? Little SUVs. Like, if you so poor, why are you buying fancier modern vehicles like her? She said her credit is shot. So she paying about $700. Oh wow, $600, $700, $800 for a little crossover SUV. Wicked work.
tell you all the business. I did tell you guys a couple videos ago. She's currently opening my mail because she's on this channel. If you ever hear me say mom, I'm talking about my grandma, okay? If I'm ever talking about my biological mom, I will say biological mom. So my biological mom has 3 kids. I'm the oldest. I have 2 little brothers. My grandma was able to adopt me when I was a baby and adopt my youngest brother when he was a baby. So the middle brother, I have a middle brother who before last year, I've only met a couple times because my grandma, my mom, wasn't able to get custody of him because he had a dad that was like available to be there, which was the worst mistake that the court could have ever did. And he's been in Oakland this whole time. I was born in Oakland, but my grandma lived in Sacramento at the time, my mom, and she adopted me, which is how I ended up in Sacramento, and I was raised and brought up in Sacramento, California, okay? My aunt, my biological mom's sister, who no one in the family likes, unfortunately, she actually went to get my brother, the one that wasn't raised with us, the one that was in Oakland this whole time. I really mean like the bad part of Oakland, without giving all the information. Let's just say she was very controlling and trifling, and he figured that out. And last week he packed up his shit in the middle of the night and flew to Florida, and is currently at somebody's house that
pure dysfunction and mayhem. Like, and it all come from mama, but she ain't gonna say nothing bad about her mom, who appears to be trifling as hell. All right, she gonna say, when I say mom, I'm talking about my grandma. And when stop. Like, we ain't doing all that. That's your grandma.
There you go. And look, this is more hood hoodoo to how we grew up, Mr. X. I know too many brothers that call their grandma mom because their mom was out here raging hyenas. Man, those moms of our generation, they'd drop you off at grandma's house, pull up, drop you off in front, and pull off. Just leave you there. Somebody gonna come get you. Don't ask me how the freak I know. But yeah, that's your gam. But all bad. All bad. Blame your mama. Stop that. Blame your mom. You got to place blame where it goes. She won't sit here and say, she keeps talking about her grandma had to adopt them. Where was your mom? And talking about the one brother went with the dad and the dad was too strict. A man is either a deadbeat and a bum, or he's too strict. He got too much structure, discipline, and leadership. Never a middle ground. Bum, too strict. Both bad.
Wicked. And Ashy Foot Production says her old car is safely in Nigeria now.
Shout out to Ashy.
He met online. I don't want you guys asking me why I'm not able to go to my aunt's house. My brother was not in a good position with the other family that he was with on his dad's side. And he was very grateful, that my aunt took him into her home. Let's just say she is a person that uses you, controls you, and manipulates you. He doesn't even want to live with her. And he's only known her for a year. I've known my aunt my entire life because my grandma adopted me. That's my grandma's daughter. And obviously I grew up with her. And he doesn't even want to live with her, and he's only known her for a year. Be careful, followers. My gut, which is usually right. I don't think this lady is living in her car. Beware, there's a trend of people making these kind of content, and turns out it was a lie. A neighbor of mine, her daughter has a YouTube channel on how she is surviving, living in her car, all a lie, but she is living comfortably through YouTube. Beware. You might need to have a juice cleanse for your gut, because your gut is wrong, okay, in this instance. I've been living in my car for over a year. Believe what you want. I don't know. Again, go check out my videos that I've put back on my channel. This is real. This is real. I was all right, but it's just everything went downhill once I got fired. Next comment that we're going to have to chop up a little bit. Wait, is this a channel building gig? There are emergency warming centers everywhere. There's no way. It's mathematically and physically impossible. So if it's physically impossible, I probably would be dead right now because I was in my car. There was this cold front that came through Colorado. It only lasted a couple days, and it was like 2 degrees and 0 degrees for three days straight. So like right now it's pretty normal. It's 49 degrees. You would freeze to death. I was freezing. But I did have hot hands, and I did heat up the car before I laid down. I'm a retired healthcare professional. And you say you've been sleeping in just leggings and just now buying sweats. So newsflash, if you can't really tell, I'm kind of fat, so leggings are the only thing that like is comfortable. And yeah, the only clothing items I have right now, because I'm so uncomfortable with my weight, is leggings and like big shirts. I hear a lot.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
Say it, Bonquisha. He says, I'm kind of blowed out. Say I'm blowed the hell out. She in there with them leggings. She in there sweating. Hot, cold sweats. Hot funk and cold sweats. It's getting wonky in here.
That would sound like a old psychedelic song. Hot, what's that? Hot funk, cold sweats. Effing yuckity. Gotta get that polyester off y'all cudicatas. Absolutely the freak not. Just sitting there in polyester. Ain't breathing, just stewing, festering. Ain't moving what you say, just full of farts.
Of talking about hyping your channel and how excited you are that you're gaining subs super fast, explaining that a channel usually takes X amount of time to get subs. I hate to say it, but I'm wondering what's up because something is off. So is it wrong to be excited that my channel is growing? Like, really? When I left YouTube in August, I was sitting at 5,600 subs, which I'm so grateful for. And yeah, you know, I started posting only for a week and I gained over 5,000 subscribers. How is that not exciting? I am going to be excited for that. Yeah, because this is my channel and I started this channel living in my car. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos. All right, this is weird. Like, some of you guys come up with the craziest things. I hear a lot of talking about hyping up your channel and how excited you are. Be so serious. Be so serious. You might not want to be here when I hit 20K, because when I hit 20K, I might scream it from the rooftops. I'm going to be so excited. Yeah, this is exciting. Yes, this is exciting to me. Sorry if that bothers you. I'm a new subby and don't know your whole story. It sounds like this time is such a blessing. You have no responsibilities holding you down. You can do anything and go anywhere. This was actually a positive comment, but I did want to go over this comment because you are totally wrong, and I am going to explain that. Saying that I have no responsibilities is kind of crazy. That's not true. I have a car payment, $600. My car insurance is ridiculously high. My car insurance is $500. And yes, I have shopped around to see if I can get anything cheaper, and I cannot. My phone bill that I need to keep on because I have my little brother on there, the one that ran away in the middle of the night and went to Florida to escape my aunt. And then you said I can do anything and go anywhere. When I did have my job, I was traveling through different cities. Once it got hot in Vegas, I left because it started getting 100 degrees. I literally could not sleep at night because it was so hot. And I literally woke up suffocating in Vegas. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. When I had a job, I was moving around freely. When I first left Vegas, I went to Flagstaff, Arizona. It was really nice and it was chilly there during the summertime, but it was just too small for me, so I left. Then I went to Albuquerque. Everywhere I tried to sleep, I got the knock. After Albuquerque, I went to Amarillo. I was in Amarillo, Texas for a good like 3 weeks. But then again, it was small. There was only one Planet Fitness. So I needed to go to a bigger city, even though it was kind of hot.
Yeah, bigger city. So that's another thing. You know, she knows she want to be somewhere where there's a lot of Planet Fitness. She had options. She can go to a different one and shower. She ain't got to keep going to the same one. They like, she keep coming in here. She'll never work out. Yeah, she got to go to different ones. It's a nightmare.
Absolutely. This is she's delaying the inevitable. I didn't catch that. $600 for the car. I caught that. But $500 for insurance, her $1,100. That's a mortgage on a small house and a car. You paying that just for a car. Wow. Y'all need, listen, you are one person. You need a 1-bedroom efficiency. This ain't making no sense. You paying 11. Goofy. I don't feel bad for this sister. Bad decisions, man. Terrible decisions.
But I was uncomfortable because there was only one Planet Fitness. You know, the same people are seeing me go there, and it got really irritating really quick. Then I went to Dallas, and it was hot. And when I say hot, like, I was running my car every night with the air on. we're gonna get into that because I need work done on my car. But yeah, I was in Dallas for a good 3 weeks because I was tired of driving. And yeah, at that time I was still had my job, still working in my car, and then I needed to cool off. So I didn't come to Aurora right away. I was actually in Colorado Springs first, and I was there for a good 2 weeks. And where I'm stuck at, because I got fired, I am about to open up a little bit more and spill some of my embarrassing business some more. So there's 2 reasons why I'm currently stuck here in the cold freezing. One, I didn't have insurance. Okay, my insurance expired. And 2, I'm having car issues. So let's talk about the first one. I'm gonna put a screenshot here so you can see on this email, January 11th, it says, Mariana, your Progressive policy expired. Don't go without coverage on your auto policy. I've been paying my insurance late. With the savings that I did have, I was paying my insurance late, and I was able to pay it late, until January, because I forgot that January is also when the renewal is. So my insurance due date is the 7th of every month. So I paid, my $500 on the 7th, but it wasn't for January. That was actually my payment for December. With a renewal, you have to pay the entire thing on the date that it is due. You cannot pay it late. So, here I am thinking everything's okay. So I paid the insurance, but then the renewal comes and it's like, no, you have to pay it now. So I called and I was like, can I pay this late and still have insurance? And they're like, no, if you don't pay by the end of the day, your insurance is going to be lapsed. So my insurance was lapsed and I had no coverage until, what is today? Today is January 28th. I paid my insurance yesterday.
Well, hold on.
Fuck is you talking about?
That's not stopping you from moving, though. The insurance don't disable the car. Granted, it's a risk like everything else. You can keep on moving and get to where you need to be. It's not stopping you.
So she has no insurance. So she's claiming she's being responsible. I'm not going to move my car since I don't have insurance. Okay. Halfway buying it. But now also your car's sick. So you out here paying $1,100 that you can't afford for overfinancing a car that's broken. Do y'all not see how wild this is? She is delaying the inevitable. God dang it. It's over. There is no way to progress paying $1,100 for a Chevy Trax. Golly.
Where I paid the renewal yesterday with money that people have donated to me. So again, thank you so much to anyone that has donated to me. Please do not feel obligated to do that. Just watching my channel is enough. But I am saying thank you to people that did send me money because I paid my insurance with that. Basically, I was hiding like in the parking spot that I feel comfortable in because police really don't go over there. So, when everyone's saying like, oh, get out of Colorado, get out of the snow, I can't go on the freeway and drive to another city and I don't have insurance. No, because if I get pulled over, well, what do? Do you get your car towed if you don't have insurance? I can't risk that. I'm living in my car. Where am I going to go if my car gets taken away from me? I am 2 payments on my car note behind, but I think that's okay because I'm going to call them tomorrow. But yeah, I didn't have any insurance. Now I do. And the second reason that I still can't go anywhere, even though I have insurance now, is because I'm going to put the screenshot here. Last month, I got an oil change and then I rotated my tires.
Hell! Here we go. So, Bonquisha, $97. What you crying about? Welcome to the life of an adult. This ain't nothing. This is righteous. What do you mean?
Yeah, this is light work. Items passing inspection. Intentions are in red. I ain't saying she didn't get to the ones in red yet. Little oil change. Everything looking good so far. Where's the bad stuff?
I went to the Nissan dealership. After I got the oil change, they told me that I needed these things. I need automatic transmission fluid, $316.89, brake fluid, and coolant. Now, I don't really care about the air filter right now or the micro filter. Okay, that can wait. But the thing that I'm concerned about are all the fluids and the coolant I need.
Well, did they say you need it, or these look like flushes?
Let's talk
All
about it.
right, so they were offering you services. This is upselling. I mean, you should do it routinely if you own the car, you know, for the life of the car, but most folks don't. So this is not it's not necessary. It's not like brakes or a strut or something critical. They trying to sell you air filters and flushes.
Yes, pure upselling. This was my job. Shout out to the service advisors. Look at that note there. It's in red. That's to scare you. But look at that disclaimer. It says no history. All of the big ticket items have no history. Oh yeah, transmission flush, brake fluid flush. Let that brake go. Cool and flush. They really wilding. The transmission service is critical. It is. However, they don't have no history. What does that mean? That transmission fluid could have just been changed, but this particular dealership don't have no record of it, so they just gonna recommend it. You go in there, it could be fresh. They still gonna replace it and charge you $317. Know that maintenance history on y'all vehicle is critical. It can save you $735.
And another thing is, if it's never been changed, leave it alone. So don't go in there. Your car got 90, 100,000 miles. If you never flush your transmission, just let it be. Because you flush it, you more than likely gonna mess it up. Because a lot of that stuff is already built up in there and it's settled. And you go in there and start disturbing them, a lot of that stuff, then you start having issues.
There you go. That is a fact. Seen it too many times. You got a lot of miles on that transmission. The new transmission fluid has heavy detergents. Like Mr. X said, that old fluid, you let stay in there too long, done seal things up. Those new detergents gonna go in there cleaning things, cleaning up those seals. Now you got a leaking, faulty transmission because you waited too long. Yes, sir. Good job, Mr. X.
That I'm concerned about are all the fluids and the coolant I need. It's already bad enough that when I'm cold at night, I turn my car on and I leave the heat on because I'm freaking freezing. You know, that's already bad enough. I'm too scared to get on the freeway to drive somewhere else, and I don't have any fluid, and I don't have any coolant. I'm sorry. I don't want my car bursting into flames, okay? I do not want my car bursting into flames. Now, with this, I won't be able to do any of this until I get paid from YouTube next month, which we all know, if you're monetized, you get paid on the 21st of every month. So whatever videos I'm doing.
And this is part of the problem about being a single woman, not being up under instruction. First of all, my wife ain't going to the dealership. I am. But if it's a case in hell where she happens to, and she brings this home to me, I'm easing the situation. This woman sitting here panicking, like, oh, I got to wait till I get this YouTube check. And she really going to go spend this $700, $800 unnecessarily. But a man was involved. First of all, he can do the filters and get a lot of this done. And he going to let you know this the rest of the stuff don't need done. And it's just the life of a single woman.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to somebody in the chat. Yeah, avoid all CVT transmissions. Yes, sir. But there you go. A man can do all this stuff, little coolant. She talking about her vehicle don't have fluids. Sister, if you are worried about catastrophic breakdown, you can go on YouTube while you sit in that car funking it up and sit there and do some YouTube university research on your vehicle. How do I add oil? Is it safe? If you have a thought, ask AI or Google, and it's gonna give you something, especially something this elementary. She worrying for nothing. Go ahead, wait to nightfall and drive to a warmer climate, which is scared self.
And I don't get that money until February 21st. Yeah, I will be in Colorado until I'm able to get this fixed. With the taxes, the shop fees, that's around $690. So hopefully I will be able to pay that once I get paid by YouTube. Here's another comment. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll put it here so you guys can read it. But just another irritating part, what'd she say? Oh, there's actually a couple irritating parts in here. Why are you so bothered that I wanted to put on makeup and take pictures in the snow? Like, why are you upset about that? You have other issues than watching me. Like, just don't watch me at this point. Yes, I've never seen that much snow before. And yes, I wanted to take a picture in the snow, so I put some makeup on in that video. Again, makeup that takes me only 10 minutes to do. choosing to live out of my car in states like Colorado snow. What did I just say? This is why people should stop assuming stuff, okay? I got stuck here. I didn't know I was going to be fired, and I thought I only needed an oil change. I didn't think about any other fluids or anything like that. And then I didn't have the insurance. You know?
Oh no. Once again, under no instruction. All them reasons you just named are not handicapping you. You can keep driving that car clear across the country. The hell with them fluids and that filter and that insurance. That's all worst case scenario. It's not like you got 4 flat tires and no brake fluid. You'll be all right. Just keep driving.
You know? So I got stuck here. And she said, something's blah, 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 your safety because you have a choice. No, I mean, I guess I do have a choice unless I want my car to blow up. I think I can survive another 30 days here. I will come back to this channel to see if anything's improved for her.
Your car is not going to blow up. This is insane. This is insane. And women think like that, though. Like I say, I worked in the dealership. I get it. A lot of people think, you know, stuff is more dangerous than it is. Like, oh, this can blow up, or if I touch this battery, I'm gonna get electrocuted. Not true. All right. It ain't that. I mean, hybrid, maybe that hybrid. You see that orange battery, but it's a normal car battery, not too dangerous.
At all. We all saw Kevin Gates jump a car with his bare hands, huh? Or at least he told that story or lie. Sister, all of this was within your control. Y'all need to stop giving outside forces and the devil so much power over y'all lives. She said that she wanted to live out her car. She wanted to live out her car and she wanted to travel the country. That's how she wound up in Colorado, freezing in the cold. She was trying to be out here. She thought she had a good situation. I got me a remote job. I can work out my car. I can travel state to state and get different meat in every state. And it all fell apart because you had no stability. She never had to wind up in Colorado. She's in Colorado freezing by choice.
Yes, we got some super chats.
Appreciate you, Hexbound. Hexbond says, where is your fault? I have an excuse for everything. Sometimes you have to go above yourself. Selflessness is easy to spot. Selfishness is easy to spot. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ashy Foot Productions. Says, I have a warm bed if you have citizenship.
Hey.
Appreciate you, Ashy Foot, and your citizenship. Says, I see my guys at Ashy's Nissan are doing their job with the upcharges. Ashy's Nissan. God, shout out to Jarman Jeff. Says she didn't maintain that Nissan CVT. Woo, what you do about it? That's a fact. F that transmission.
So here we are. Bone Queen shedding his car. This is wicked.
And I will decide to subscribe or not. Don't even subscribe, honey. Because one, your comment was deleted and you've been blocked. So your username will never show up in the comment section again. So don't even bother subscribing. You guys know how I mentioned Maurice in the last video when I said, when I brought his comment up and it said that it doesn't look like I live in my car because, you know, I don't have this setup or whatever. Well, this comment agreed with him and said, I think the Maurice meant that your vehicle doesn't appear to be modified or equipped for van life or SUV life, and it doesn't in my opinion either. Not saying you don't live in it, it's just you don't have any equipment in it, or at least that you don't show. Okay, if you look at my old videos, you will see it, but I will make a new video. It's nothing fancy, okay? I put one of the seats down. I have a mattress. I put the sleeping bag on the mattress. I have a pillow. Like, I don't have a built-in freaking house in my SUV. Hey, my email is in the description. If you're watching this and you want to build me a freaking bed out of wood and you want to build me drawers, hey, you can reach out to me and we can get something going. I have a no build, okay? No build SUV life, no build. And also I was planning on getting more equipment, like a power station once it got cold, but that was my problem. I should have already had that. It's just, I got fired and I couldn't get it. And the savings that I did have, it went towards my car payment, and insurance, which is already expensive. So that pretty much wiped out my savings. But this is all real. This is all real. Someone even wants to argue with my P.O. box. They said, that's not a P.O. box. That's a residential address. Do we know that Google and Google Maps are free?
The trolls, man.
They're free. Nowadays, P.O. boxes are disguised as, like, they look, when you look at it, they look like a real street address. It's a P.O. box, you guys, okay? If you put the address in, you will see that it's a post office. My P.O. box, it's a post office if you search it up. Let me show you this. Oh my gosh, oh yes, and thank you if you did send anything to my P.O. box. I'm about to put up a screenshot.
And that's another thing. So people say, how's she paying bills? What you see, struggle streaming. You know, she getting checks from different sites, people cash apping her, bleeding hearts. So mostly women. A lot of times you think it would be men, but no, it's the women. A lot of these women, older women, feel bad. You know, they be watching these struggle streamers and they be sending them bread. So instead of being on QVC buying stuff, grandma be watching struggle streaming, sending money to Bonquisha.
Big facts. For sure, man. I would send some twos and fews if they would do something worth sending it for, other than just sitting up here going over their woes and expenses. She only need to make what? $1,300 a month to cover her car insurance and maybe a phone bill. Shoot, she could do that. Like you said, she got multiple platforms. Struggle streaming, poverty podcasting still has an allure. I said still, Miss Exton told y'all this is changing. You know, it is some folks out here, the Peach McIntyres and whoever, they got to a bag with this kind of podcasting, but it seems to be coming to an end. So tread lightly.
Money, 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 money.
We appreciate your Omni Design Studios. Come through the Timbal. Says always check your transmission fluid. It will save you $3,000 for a new transmission. Lesson learned. And don't follow the transmission fluid change recommendation. They typically say around like 80,000 miles, 40,000. Cut it, whatever they say. I promise you, please cut it in half.
There you go, man.
So yeah, it's Postnet. This is the P.O. box. Do you see this? There's my name and there's the address. It's not a real street address. It's a P.O. box. And look, in my inbox, I have 5 packages waiting for me. So I am going to go pick that up and unbox that in a video. So thank you. But yeah, we got people out here in the comments arguing that my P.O. box isn't real. Like, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. And I want to give a shout out to 2 comments specifically. This comment says, I lived in my car 3 times in the last 5 years. I didn't have anything but blankets and clothes, and that was put up in the back where no one could ever see. Planet Fitness is where I would take showers every day after workout. I had a job and I was there 7 days a week and still present. I did my hair and makeup every day. So do what you have to do to look like nothing is wrong. If you're trying to save money, you're not going to buy a bunch of things like other YouTube channels. This is what it looks like for real, not for show. So yes, shout out to you because you do not have to look like you live in your car. I wouldn't want to. Someone else said,
well, here we go. They are lying. They are disguising this as if, you know, we are doing this to save money. You know, maybe there are people doing that, but they are not. These people are broke. They up here begging and destitute and can't pay bills. So they just doing this because they are mentally ill. They ain't doing this to save money, to buy land or whatever the case. They are just, you know, gigantic children. They're like, I can do what I want. I'm gonna live in my car.
They are delaying the inevitable. There you go. I can get on that wagon. Like you said, roughing it for plans for the future. I got this cars paid for. Like that sister in that chat, I work 7 days a week, minimum cost of living, and in a year I'm about to have a whole bunch of money. I'm gonna go buy me a single wide, a half acre. You won't be able to tell me ish. I applaud that journey. She is losing. The car ain't paid for. It's a heavy expense and liability. She don't even know what a maintenance sheet is saying to her. Come on, man. You can't. what the old folks say? You can't keep up. No, you can't get ahead if you can't keep up. There you go.
My husband and I were homeless living in our SUV for almost 3 years. We did the same thing, Planet Fitness. We never looked homeless. Yes, so thank you so much. So yeah, you would never know. There's regular people out here that are doing the same thing as me, that moved into their car. Like I said earlier, I did choose to move into my car in 2024 to save money. I just didn't expect to get freaking fired, and then everything kind of went downhill from there. And yes, I still am looking for a job. Then for all the people in my comments asking me or telling me to do DoorDash and Uber Eats and Postmates and all that, this is incredibly embarrassing. I also lived in my car. Okay, how old am I? I'm 26 right now. I lived in my car when I was 21, 22 for the first time in my Hyundai Elantra. And that's when I was doing all of those apps, and I'm banned from them. Okay, I'm banned. I've literally reached out to DoorDash to see if I can get my account reactivated, since it has been like 4 years and I can't. I think the only gig app that I'm able to do is Spark Delivery, but they freaking deactivated my account due to inactivity, which is extremely stupid. Because before I moved in my car, like when I was in my regular apartment, I did Spark Delivery for Walmart, you know, the orders for Walmart. And now I'm trying to do that again, but my account is deactivated. Even freaking Instacart. Like, you guys, I'm banned. Because there's a lot of people telling me to do the gig work. I did that when I was 21, 22, and I freaking messed it up. I messed it up. Stop assuming things and stop going crazy in the comments. But yes, thank you so much for
well, as we say, go do Uber. And don't stop there. Y'all lazy. Y'all just want to deliver hot foods. Yeah, I can't do Uber Eats, DoorDash. Go do Lyft and Uber. But like you say, she don't have car insurance, allegedly. There's too many obstacles. And she lazy as hell. Driving Uber, that's gonna be, you gotta have endurance. You know what I mean? All that. So this is wicked.
And the food that she carrying and transporting can't complain about the malodorous stench. She living in this car. She got some shame. She's like, this is embarrassing. She keeps saying that little disclaimer. So with that, she ain't trying to be having folks getting in out her car, getting that waft, that seat waft. Absolutely not. I get it, but no. How you kicked off these apps? Tell us. Don't just say you are banned. Tell us why, big girl. Appreciate you, Damon Chuckwooker. Come through. Says, where you get your beads, Mr. Walker? I made these. I make my jewelry. Want some?
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, Sister Oshika. Says, I only give my money to SBC, and we appreciate you, Sister Oshika.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to the Squeegee Kids. How you doing, brother? Says, laugh out loud. Mr. Walker knew what he was saying when he said heavy expense, double meaning. You likes that?
So here we go. Leon, we got another one, brother.
Oh, Leon, ain't you fortunate?
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Shout out to Leon King. Who's Leon King's handler? Who was it? Sister Michelle? Somebody can email him. He'll respond. He won't respond to us men. Got to be a lady.
Here we go. So shout out to brother Leon. Like we said earlier, show yourself, brother. And we gonna keep it moving here. So that woman there, she was living in her car. I'm gonna pull this next couple up. These are the people we were talking about the other day. My man out there with his lady with the cheeks. They back.
My man, the Tent King. Why you circle them cheeks?
So the Tent King is back with his lady, and they in the bed.
Ooh, the funk.
We're getting evicted in 4 days, so we're gonna chill and relax today. Because when we get evicted, we're gonna be homeless again, and we're gonna be doing a lot of work. So it's time to relax the muscles and chill and relax the brain, de-stress. We've been doing a lot of stressing because of what's coming down the pipeline. She's sick and not feeling well, and it's interesting because when we're homeless, we're not gonna be around anybody. So the chance of being sick is actually lower, even though it's cold. And that's the thing. We're gonna combat the cold very well. So we're not even gonna be cold. We're gonna have a tent in the tent with all this extra stuff. We made a video about that. So we're not even gonna be cold, and we're not even gonna be around people. So she's sick because she's around people.
I tell you what, this ninja's confidence is staggering. Like Bonquisha here, simply because he's confident. He ain't putting nothing into action. He's a failure. You know, they in and out of hotels and tents, you know, living a horrible life, but he got a mouthpiece, and that's all he needs.
Relax, Mr. X. Your thoughts say his thoughts. This is the power of communication. He talking. Stop, hold up now. As wonky as he is leading her. He let her know. He is letting her know he's aware of the situation. He says, my baby's sick. She ain't feeling well. All right, because we got stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm aware. He says, but once we get back out inside of our tent, inside of a tent, yeah, layered tents, he says, we're going to be better. We're going to be better off because we're going to be around people that's going to make us sick. He can sell being homeless. This ninja can sell water to a whale in the middle of the ocean. He gonna make homeless seem cool. You heard him. It's better being homeless. You don't get sick because ain't nobody around.
I think it's interesting that getting an apartment, a hotel, anything like that, higher chance of getting sick right now. And that interesting how being homeless, you can avoid sickness easier. But yeah, we're gonna chill and relax today. Love you, baby.
He's sick.
I don't get sick as easy. I got a strong immune system.
Yes, he does.
This is wicked. He got that ninja blood. He like, look, you from the Caucasus Mountains. I'm from Wakanda. All right, I don't get sick. I'm immune. Yeah, kiss me on the lips now.
Oh, this is why she always lounging when she ain't lifting heavy thing because she can lift some heavy stuff. She got utility. Shout out to her. She be lounging. She taking up that whole bed. He got like a little sliver. She relaxing. She done threw that great white cat on him. That's why he always upbeat. Hey, she giving him the muse effect. Huh? There's levels to this. He homeless. He don't need much. And she giving him femininity. I rest my case.
Yes, he does.
Give me this thing. Come on. I love you.
I feel bad.
We're gonna relax today.
I feel bad.
Go.
I want you to get sick, boobies.
This is grade A poverty content. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Wait, hold
on.
Thank you.
Friend, okay. I thought that was DoorDash.
Me too.
I said, how in the hell you get DoorDash in the woods? But his friend brought him some stuff.
Some hangers. Y'all doing too much. Yeah, if that was DoorDash, I was about to throw up. But why your friend? That's cool. It's good to have friends. But bringing hangers? Y'all, you ain't got more pressing issues than trying to make sure your clothes ain't wrinkled. That's cool, I guess, but y'all live inside of a tent, off the side of the railroad. Like, I ain't worried about no hangers. I ain't holding you. The heck? You. They got a whole closet. Is that Gucci? Oh, hell no.
People make it seem like living inside is the only way you can survive and be comfortable. Like we didn't live outside back then.
What the hell? Listen, man, I ain't doing this, dude. Why? Why you on the toilet, my guy? He says we about to be homeless again. This dude wild as hell.
That's that JP. Gonna go live while you dropping a deuce. Look at him. Look, y'all, this is Vlogville-ish.
With your coat on. Why you got your coat on in the bathroom dropping a deuce? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Like,
Homeless.
no, take your coat in the bathroom.
I ain't never took no. Yeah, I ain't never think about that. I ain't never had no damn outside.
Y'all like big ass kids. That's what my kids be doing. I'd be like, take your coat off first. You know, they be, oh, okay, daddy. What is you doing?
Seriously, these is babies. Childlike behavior, yes. Or repetition. You know, he used to be homeless. Typically, when he gotta go, you know, when nature calls, he typically homeless. So he probably always dropping deuces and stuff with a winter coat on. That's crazy. Got this big coat on. That's so uncomfortable.
It's the only way you can survive and be comfortable. Like we didn't live outside back then. The system got you twisted. Modern society got you twisted because now it got you thinking that if you live outside, that's crazy. It's cold. It's bad for your body. It's hot. How you gonna do it? Man, back in the day, we didn't have none of this stuff. So what happened? We not survivors no more. And we not comfortable unless we have constant heat, constant this. We used to use our brains to stay cool. We used to use our brains to stay warm. And we made it work with little bit. We would
Nug, is you cool? Is you cool? Huh? This dude gonna sit here. Granted, it's a mind F, right? Because I guess we did live outside longer than we've been inside. So Nug said, why is it crazy now? It wasn't crazy for all these thousands of years we've been out here. Why y'all comfortable? You house ninjas, you butlers, huh?
Here's the thing. I kind of agree with what he said. I've said is we've become too soft. We've lost touch with nature. The problem with this messenger is he is doing, this is copium. He ain't saying this like because he just trying to live off grid. He got this plan and got resources to make it happen. This is copium. He got to be on this train because they ain't no other train for him to get on but being homeless, and he's justifying it now. Y'all need AC in the summer. Y'all need heat in the winter. Y'all soft. You better get you a tent inside of a tent inside of a tent and shut up.
This is wild.
Shout out to Damien. Appreciate you. Says, yes, I do. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. Yeah, a lot of folks want these bees. I'm working on it. I got to get my workshop together. Appreciate you, Damon.
Appreciate your brother. Here we go.
smart, like, yo, what happened? Y'all got it twisted. Me and my girl gonna make it work outside in a tent. We gonna be homeless. And the only reason why I'm saying I'm homeless is because it's not my land. And it's a tent. If it was a shed, I'd be cool with a small space. It's not hard. Back then, it wasn't hard. It was just, it is what it is. Now, we looking at it like, oh, you got to be in a home. You got to have constant energy. Yo, we didn't have all this convenience. We made it work with this much. And we're saying it's hard now because we lost our survival instincts and we lost our strength and how to survive. Like, people don't know what to do now. You live outside. I don't know what to do.
And granted, they appear to have no children, as far as I know. So y'all could do whatever the hell y'all want. Desperados. We done talked about it. Like you say, your thoughts ain't my thoughts, Nug. At this point, I can't just uproot. We got wives and babies. We can't be out there with blowed out Becky. She just going along for the ride.
Absolutely not. And there's a way to do this. Like I said, I like the idea of being self-sufficient, being more in touch with nature. I truly believe that's what we all missing. However, too many of us want to go from poverty to the penthouse, and poverty to homesteading is just as extreme. Come on, man. So we got to find some balance, and our ambition, our confidence has got to match our ambition. Like Mr. X said, this ninja confident to the moon. But brother, you running in place. Shout out to Big Bag Becky. She holding you down.
Y'all do it. Y'all crazy. You should get a home. Do everything you can to get a home. It's cold. Man, we good. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I mean, not gonna pay rent. We gonna be living in a tent, paying rent, stacking up cash, and then we gonna get a home, and we still gonna be one.
You
a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
And this is what I'm trying to say. I just said it about the woman in the car. Y'all are not stacking cash. That's what y'all are telling people as a lie. That's part of the copium. We are doing this. I'm living in my car. I'm stacking money. We pitching tents. We stacking money. But all y'all are broke, y'all. And one breath, y'all tell us how broke y'all are. And then the next breath, y'all say we're going to be saving money.
We done seen enough of his back and forth from tent to hotel room, tent to motel room, tent to extended stay. Soon as they stack some cash or get a little money, they go get a hotel room and blow it. That's what happens. They go out to a fancy dinner. That's what they do. Yes, you can't just give folks with impoverished mindset money. It's going to get them nowhere. Running in place. So, brother, you are proven to be a liar. We ain't got to speculate. We've seen you thus far. Stop getting some money and just stay in your tripled up tent. Don't go get no hotel, motel, extended stay. Then you may be able to stack, you liar.
In nature. We gonna get a tiny home. We gonna be farming.
We were homeless for 26,280 hours. We went through so much together while homeless. Someone came into our tent and wrecked everything and put a big hole in it. It was a disaster. There were ticks everywhere. Cleaning this small tent was a big task because it was so tight. It was so difficult to clean. We lived right next to train tracks. Try sleeping through that.
Cooking outside, we always had to deal with pests.
So annoying. Challenging weather always got the best of us.
Y'all making this sound like an absolute nightmare. This is like Wes Craven. What we talking about? Ticks everywhere. He in there trying to clap cheeks, just getting bit by ticks, bed bugs. They live next to a damn train track. All right, she said they cooking outside. It's all kind of stuff. I don't know.
What the heck was on that sandwich? Tomatoes and pickles? Oh, okay. I see. It's a protein. Whatever.
Yeah, that's a bison burger, Bonquisha. She took down the bison herself. All right. It was her auntie.
Absolutely. That's a possum patty. Absolutely not. Tell me this ain't the scene. Where my gamers at? Is this not a scene from Red Dead Redemption? Whenever you going around John Marston and them, and you going around with your ragtag team of friends, and y'all get y'all little camps in the middle of the woods by the train tracks, next to the river, next to the big gulch. Like, this is some rock star gaming madness, man. Now listen here. Don't be taking our ideas. Everything could be a video game. Tell me y'all won't play this. This is the plot. You are Slim Jim and Big Bag Becky, and y'all got to navigate homelessness. I'll play this RPG game.
We always had to deal with pests.
So annoying. Challenging weather always got the best of us. Floods were the worst. We always had to walk far to get to the laundromat, carrying heavy bags of clothes. Our tent would constantly get destroyed by animals coming in that smelt food. She's getting hot, setting up an umbrella for the heat. And now we finally have a home.
I like it.
A kitchen with stovetops and a refrigerator. Our own bathroom with a flushing toilet and a tub and water that we don't have to pay for. It's free. The electricity's free. A floor to walk on. A bed to sleep on. Walls to protect us. And good memories.
I can finally cook for him comfortably.
And clean. I clean, she cooks. We're paying $2,000.
What the hell? Becky goes from, pinup girl to damn plumber. Like, she got like a array. She went from that.
And clean. I clean, she cooks.
Next thing you know, she got the plumber. She got that atomic wedgie. She be having nuclear wedgies every time. She could have on a damn dress, wedgies, skirts, wedgies, nothing. She ain't got no clothes on, wedgie,
She got an air wedgie. Now stop. I'm freaking triggered. What I tell y'all? Soon as they get some twos and fews, get their little social media check, they go get a daggone motel hotel room and it gets spent. They got to make up for lost time. They had a whole party or a get together. Folks came over. They was just living in a triple tent, and now you having a hotel warming party. I'm over it, man. Look at all the stuff they spending.
They in that bed, like I said, Becky got that nuclear wedgie. That's wicked. I know all her draws got a signature stain. All right, a signature. They all in the same spot, just right there. You know.
Say what you want. My man hand washing them drawers. Say what you want, Becky. Becky's got a man.
Cook for him comfortably.
And clean. I clean, she cooks. We're paying $2,000 a month for this hotel with free water, free electricity, free cleaning service, free toiletries.
It's not free, dude. Nonetheless, I guess it's still a deal, but it's not. Well, not really. I guess it's modern times. People are paying $2,000 for rent, but that's a whole house with a basement and a yard and a porch. You in a room, all right? Granted, you don't have to pay the gas, electric, water, like you said. So maybe it does balance out. If you don't got no kids and you don't need the space, Godspeed, make it make sense.
That they're paying what, roughly $65 a day. Every day they stay in there. They need to come, they need to go come up off $65. That'll keep a roof over their head and no cost water and utilities. Ain't a daggone thing free. You paying $2 Don't sound free to me. But nevertheless, they about to do this probably for the month. And next month, just like the last videos, we getting evicted. Just watch.
For this hotel with free water, free electricity, free cleaning service, free toiletries, free parking, free breakfast, and free Wi-Fi. We're so grateful to finally have a home after everything we have been through together. I'm so proud of us for pushing through it regardless of how hard it got sometimes. Couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you.
Ain't talking about free breakfast. The hell with that hotel free breakfast. Unless you at some 5-star place with a Michelin chef. We ain't talking about no damn Motel 6 or whatever. You know, that food be god awful. I mean, the same person working the front counter doubles as the cook, as the damn chef. All right, they're gonna go back there and powder eggs and that frozen sausage and everything frozen. It's gonna warm it up and serve it.
In the
Granted,
market,
like you said, if you're absolutely starving, but man, you don't want to be eating that every day.
Sure don't. Well, maybe they do. Look at the subjects here. This has got to be one of the most egregious displays on YouTube yet. Understand what we're seeing here. This whole situation is 100% a product of social media, of social media content creation. Without YouTube and whatever else platforms they on, they are not able to be the luxury lifestyle homeless. They get these checks, Mr. X, and they go straight to Walmart. He done bought up computer screens. He got headphones. They are getting these checks and going brazy. They like, bet that. And they going to buying all electronics. Y'all seen this hotel room. They was just living in a tent. Now they got Xboxes and stuff. They ain't gonna learn nothing. They about to take all these trinkets back to their tent once they get evicted, and somebody gonna come in and rob them again. And the saga gonna continue.
Everything we have been through together. I'm so proud of us for pushing through it regardless of how hard it got sometimes. Couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you. It's easier being homeless in the winter and way more convenient. And here's why. There's no bugs. You don't have to get ice for the cooler because it's naturally cold, so free refrigeration. And there's less people that are out and about, so it's safer. You don't sweat as much, so you don't have to take as many showers in the wintertime. You don't get as dirty. The biggest challenge in the winter is staying warm, and with that, keeping your water from freezing. So this is how we stay warm. Insulation on top of the...
Hold on.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Before you move a step forward, you just told a bunch of lies from the pits of hell. You don't get dirty in the winter. You don't got to take showers. Y'all some funky mother effers. You up in there with that big old woman. You like, babe, you ain't got to take a shower for a couple days. It's cold out. My nose is running. I don't smell you. Hell, I got mucus up in my nose. I don't smell nothing.
This pandering he like, baby, yeah. He like, I like that. I like that residue you got after 2 days. I like that 2-3 day residue, baby. Yeah, your pheromones, they get me going. Again, this brother, he gonna sell these hardships. That sounded delightful. Wintertime in a tent with aluminum foil on the top to keep you hot. He said, this is better than the summertime. Absolutely not. Would you rather do this? Y'all see those surroundings? Or would you rather be a beach bum? I'd be a beach bum. Shoot, where it's warm.
In the winter is staying warm, and with that, keeping your water from freezing. So this is how we stay warm. Insulation on top of the tent so the heat traps in. We have a tent in the tent, okay, and we put covers over top of it. So when you go in there, it's like a sauna almost. It's so warm in there. And with the carpet, we got these towels, okay, so your feet aren't contacting with the ground. Conduction jackets, right, of course. Then within the jacket, got this, then long johns. Now I usually have a shirt on top of the long johns, and I'm still not even cold. So we'll put a shirt on top of that. Same with her. She has jacket, long jacket, another jacket, and then long johns. Gloves too. And I keep my gloves in my back pocket because my booty warm. So it keeps the gloves warm. Shiesties, okay? Summertime. In the summertime, you sweat way more. You gotta take so many showers. I have to keep getting ice. Gotta go to the store. Stuff get bad, fat. It's so much more complex in the summer. You're sweating all the time. Your energy is down. You're tired. It's
two things is true. Granted, like say a hell of a salesman. I feel like you wasted all your life skills, brother. I don't know how old you are. You need to be in sales somewhere at a top level, working for a bank or something, man. My God, this dude just make it sound good.
I'm stressing it. He's stressing the heat and the sweating in the summer. That's only true because you homeless living in the brush. You out here living in the bush. That's why you go through those hardships, brother. But if you could simply, you got you and your woman, if you could simply maintain a single bedroom efficiency, y'all, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it's one room. It's just one room. You got a bed over here, just how their little hotel room was. That's an efficiency. It's all one area. All right. The only thing that may have a door is the bathroom. Maybe. Get one of them and stop doing this tent inside of a tent inside of a tent. Because you're trying to sell folks lies. Appreciate you, Didi. Always stand on business. Says, could his D be that good? It can't be. You want to see? Appreciate you, Didi. Says, sitting in the hotel room eating crab boils. Smelling like crab boils. Appreciate you, Hex. Says, Mr. X, he's in his element. He's Uncle Ruckus. Appreciate you, Didi. Says, money spent as fast as it comes in. That's what I'm talking about. They went to the Peach McIntyre School of Finance.
Yeah, this is wicked.
It's hot. The heat's beating on you. You don't even want to be in here. There's more layers to stay comfortable. And there's also more energy to stay cool. There's less energy to stay warm. I don't need a heater. People say buy a heater. I don't need one. I'm layered up. We got all this. We don't need a heater. We do got this little thing right here.
Yeah,
little heater.
we don't need a heater, but
we do got a little tiny heater.
Though.
It's a little tiny one.
Prepared,
but we never use it though. We like rarely use it. We rarely use it.
It's not needed. We got hand warmers. We got everything we need.
I mean, I guess I don't know how old they are. Like you said, if they in their early 20s, no kids, granted. I guess it's cool. You with your lady, it's an experience. Maybe y'all can look back on it. I don't know. But if y'all pushing 40 and y'all do got kids and they with grandma or something, egregious.
Listen here. One thing I know about women, Kuda kind of don't like to be cold. So it is a blessing in disguise that she this big. Women do not like being cold at all. So this brother, there's a method to his madness, this whole situation. And I feel you, Miss X. You know, they got an adventure going, but like ain't no peace, ain't no safety. I done heard too much stuff that ain't peaceful. They say they'll leave their tent, come back, people going in, ransacking it, or raccoons is in there. Shout out to Mucho in the Possum Palace. That ain't peace. That's not an adventure. That's hell.
There you go. Teach his own. I think the older I get, I'm adopting that. Couldn't be me. I wouldn't do it. But if this is what y'all want to do as single childless people, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, at all. It just seems as if it's going to end terribly. That's what I always think about. They say they're together, they love each other. Where are they 20 years down the road? Come on, y'all. They still doing this? Or do they have a house? You see that y'all can't see it. It's probably going to be grim. That's why.
Yes. So right now, Nug, they got heaters. They got some kind of battery hooked up. Whole deal. They got jack links. I mean, yeah, it's wonky.
Listen, it's him, the copium. If he would just say, hey, this is what it is, instead of trying to make it seem like everybody should give it a try, that's the problem.
So for that, we're going to put y'all on a sub. We got something for y'all.
There's a home. Mobile home.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water.
Yeah, shout out to folks out there roughing it. I can dig it. But my question to y'all is this. If that sister was desirable to most men, would she be sticking around? Absolutely not. Everything there matched.
That part. So here we go. We're going to keep it moving.
Hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
So we're going to go over here, check this story out. I see Keke Palmer that made the news again.
Oh, boy.
I could be open, but one thing I need you to know is that I never want to live together.
You're so quick. Should I take it personally?
I like my alone time.
But is that real?
That's real.
Oh, wait, are you speaking as Kiki right now?
I'm speaking as the Kiki.
Not the
Okay, girl. I just feel like, Whoopi Goldberg said it best once. She was like, I don't want nobody in my house.
Yeah. Wait. Time out. You're for real right now?
She's for real. So marry even.
So he's gonna live around the corner?
Around the corner would be great.
What about a guest house? Would you let him live in the guest house?
He can be in the guest house.
Hold on. Let me stop. She said, would you let him? Would you let him live in? Would you let him? She said, Whoopi Goldberg. Who on God's green earth is taking any type of advice from Whoopi Goldberg? Whoopi said she don't want nobody in her house. Don't nobody want to be around Whoopi but her damn dogs. What are we talking about? Yeah, this woman said, would you let him live in the pool house? Would you let him?
Let. like he is a puppy dog. I let him outside, when it's nice out. He can't go outside, though, when it's raining. He might track mud in the house. This is how y'all think about men. And listen, that's fine. Don't be triggered. Don't be triggered. Let proud highness like this, let them get the karma and reality that's coming to them. Go ahead. You're gonna go ahead and find you a dude that's so submissive, he gonna let you allow him to live in the pool house. Congratulations.
Goldberg said it best once. She was like, I don't want nobody in my house.
Yeah. Wait. Time out. You're for real right now?
She's for real. So what about marry even.
So he's gonna live around the corner?
Around the corner would be great.
What about
about a guest house? Would you let him live in the guest house?
He can be in the guest house. You know what I'm saying? We can be on the same, land, but I'm over there and he's over there. At best, separate rooms.
Okay.
So what about, you go to the bathroom, you have the 2 toothbrushes?
No, so he can mess my bathroom.
Is that your hot take? So if that's your hot.
These women are jaded and broken. The dating market is broken and modern women don't care. It's it. They are selfish, they are traumatized, and they are taking all their traumatized experiences and projecting. She's like, no, I gave my all once. I ain't doing that again. What my girl Mary say?
Fuck that.
Right.
I need to live. I need to breathe. I got to take my time and my space for me. The hell with y'all. I suffered too much for y'all.
Mm-hmm. They suffered too much. The modern woman.
Listen, shout out to Mary J. She has had a bad deal. But shout out to her and Adele. They make their best music in the midst of heartache. Most unfortunate. This Kiki sound like a big, strong boy. Kevin Samuels used to talk about this. Living together but separately. That only works on a man's terms. Why? Because y'all a little separate. But when that man says, I want the company of a woman, and you like, nah, I ain't with that today, it instantly falls apart. See, somebody like Kiki, they think, I'm over here, and when I'm ready to hunch, you gonna meet me in our meeting place. But if I don't want to, then we ain't. That only works as long as everybody on the same page. But I'm telling you, soon as one person jonesing and the other person ain't, especially if it's the man that's jonesing and he's desirable the way they want, he ain't gonna sit around like, oh man, I can't get a woman because she don't want me today. You're gonna wind up getting cheated on.
Take.
That's one of them.
And that's a hot.
I can't close my mouth.
But think about how fun it would be to be like, I'm going over to my man's house.
Yeah.
Over there.
You know what? It keeps things right.
It's fun and exciting. I want to go sit on his couch.
And he better clean when you're coming over.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I will say I'm laughing about it, but
and he bet not have no other women there. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Kiki. You want to be married, living separately, and monogamous. Man.
Here to the now. To the now. Here to the now.
No, you can't police what goes on in my house. This the terms you want? I agree to your terms. I got terms as well. So, man, I don't agree to this at all, but if you do, she can't police your house.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. Because this is a boss chick. I respect that. But understand her nature. She has no desire to appease you if she's not in the mood. Relationships take that degree of compromise. And it's not really a compromise. You just don't be daggone selfish. But absolutely the freak not again. Ain't no dude gonna be sitting here waiting for you to be ready to be intimate. That's what the type of time women like her on. No, leave me alone. Yo, you got a headache? You've been working long hours? Just don't be bothered. Don't bother for the next 24 hours. I'm about to be busy.
To be like, I'm going over to my man's house.
Yeah.
Over there.
You know what? It keeps things right.
It's fun and exciting. I want to go sit on his couch.
And he better clean when you're coming over.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I will say I'm laughing about it, but there are probably people watching right now who agree with you.
Come on.
Many people.
It just helps to keep. I feel like sometimes you can be just too up under.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
get
I
some
do.
space.
She said, yes, I do.
Oh, man, I said the 2 toothbrushes, and she's like, nope.
Yeah, that's like the grossest.
Okay.
Exactly. So this is not the first time we've heard this. I think the majority of celebrity women think like this, and a large percentage of just women in general, because they are broken. It's not younger women. It's these older women broken. And they're like, this is the setup I want now. After all these life experiences, I know what I want. I want to live by myself, but I still want my meat and I want to control you. And no.
At this big old age, now that they done figured themselves out, only thing they done figured out is that they cannot cohabitate with a man. Now, it's not so much that they won't, because I truly believe that if they could, they would. But you got to be healed and together to cohabitate man and woman. They just simply cannot. So this is this cry. We gotta live separate. That's the way I want it. No, by default. Because a man, they know the man they desire around them too much for too long, gonna get the ick, be turned off, and it's gonna all fall apart. So it's a little bit of sense to it.
That's it. So Keke Palmer doesn't want to live with her man. She's becoming like the new Jada Pinkett. You know, Jada Pinkett Smith. She's going down a treacherous lane. And Keke is getting old. So
Keke, this was a setup, man. Keke, you know, shoot, man. I remember when she was young, out here making movies with Ice Cube. And now nobody, it's my understanding, Ice Cube most likely was the only person to give Keke some real advice out here. She gave a little interview about it. Ain't none of these sisters tell Keke, hey, don't wind up bitter aunties like us. You out here, you make sure you get you a good man. Nope. They's like, girl, have fun. Ride the carousel. And here we are. Appreciate your Elmas in Harlem. Good to see you. Says my guys, happy new light. You heard? I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to Derek. Says me, I. Yes, they are lost. Everyone needs somebody. Amen. Appreciate your sister Oshika. Says I need my husband to be the big spoon or be big or the big spoon in our bed every night. Huh? The boss chicks want to be the big spoon. They like they man be the little spoon. Appreciate you, Derek. So yeah, keep your butt out my house until I summon you, Keke. She talking a good game until reality hits. Appreciate you, brother Divine. Says, what's the point of being in a relationship or married with single thoughts? Don't hurt them, brother. If you are going to think that way, just stay single. Can't have it all. A bull jive.
So here we go. Hit the like button.
Having a man-free home is the cheat code, no matter what your tax bracket is. Keke Palmer is going viral for saying that she wants to have a man-free home. And it sends the alarm to a lot of people, especially when a Black woman says it, because it represents autonomy. Having a man-free home represents choice. Having a man-free home rejects the notion that women need men for financial stability. And a lot of people will take it personally when you say, I don't want to live with a man, as if it's an attack on partnership. It's an attack on marriage. But who told us that we had to live with our partner? Like,
here we go.
She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own band. She be posting on the gram. She the single one. She don't need no man. She can make her own band.
They don't need men. These women are broken. Why gotta be always the older women that got all the mileage and been hunching since they was 15 years old? Let's talk about it. Y'all been hunching since 15. Now y'all are 55. You're talking about 40 years of hunching. 4 decades of getting your back blown out. And then you end up here.
Egregious. Insane. She states, who said we got to live with each other? Y'all not connecting these dots, these undeniable dots. Who said we got to live together? This is all copium. You can't cohabitate with a man, so now y'all trying to rewrite the rules. No. If you had a man you liked, you will want to live with him. Because women and men are possessive nowadays. You want your man close to you when you like him. Y'all can't land the guys y'all like. You get a little bit of meat, a little bit of attention, then y'all want them to go. I get it. That's your lane. Y'all done effed up. Now y'all finding out.
why is that a thing? And why is it outside of the norm for us to not want to live with a partner? Having a man-free home allows you to prioritize your peace, prioritize your nervous system, prioritize choice, and have things your way in your sanctuary.
Like I said, they can do what they want. The net of it is, if we are promoting family and stuff like that, it's detrimental because they are telling this message to younger people. We need the young people to start families, get married, So the community, I keep saying it, these be the same women that got the bullhorns at a Black Lives Matter rally, but will come on the internet and say some dumb ish like this. It's counterproductive.
Misery loves company. This is what it looks like. Why won't any of these sisters truly tell the terror stories of their existence, the late night cries, the saturated pillows from their salty tears? Come on, warn the younger sisters so they don't wind up as miserable as you. Nope. Misery loves company. Crabs in the barrel. Everybody got to be miserable like nah now.
Yes. And we touched on this yesterday. If y'all missed the pop-up show, man free. So we sitting here saying you need a man to make the family. We need fathers in the house. And these women are saying they don't. They just need a donor. I don't need a dad. All right. It's a D word. We don't need a dad. We need a donor. I need seed. I need that spark of life. They don't need a man. They are saying it.
Stop being selfish, women, with this mindset, and ask yourself, if you were an unborn fetus and you had the choice, would you choose to be born into a single mom situation, knowing all of the obstacles that are going to come, or would you rather be born into a 2-parent household? It's a rhetorical goddamn question. Stop being so selfish.
So y'all see the video that Keke Palmer is in where she says she never wants to live with a man, even in marriage? She says she never wants to live with him. She said if he can have a house a couple blocks over, or even stay in a guest house or something, but she wants to keep her own place. And one thing that was refreshing to see is that women are now waking up to the fact that what society deems as normal does not have to be your life. It does not have to be normal because they said that it's normal. And it's crazy because I was reading some of the comments, and of course you got some people that's negative. Oh, you're crazy. Why would she think that she could sit up here and have and be married and not live with her husband? Why would she think that? Why can't she think that? Let's stop there. Why can't two grown people decide that, hey, I love you, but I don't want to live with you?
There we go. So let's pause it for a minute. Two things is true. These men are grown. So I will stop the buck deer, because can't no woman force a man to do a damn thing. So if you're a grown ass man and you get backed into this weird ass relationship, that's on you. That is true. So we cannot sit here and advocate for the man. So at this point, granted, Bonquisha, if you men let these, and granted, it could be advantageous for the man. So he can have to be in the catbird seat. Maybe he wants it. He like, I got a couple women. I don't know. Not married, because now you at risk. Seriously. Financially and some more. So I don't know.
Yes, it's just too much room for error, brother. You know what it is? She just asking the question. It's powerful to stay composed, don't get triggered. She said she asked a question, so let's answer it. She says, why can't people have a baby and just go their separate ways? What's the problem with it? In this moment, men, remain calm and teach. Tell them, because some of these poor babies just don't know. Maybe they don't know the statistics of children being born in a single mom household, being raised in a single mom house, how bad it is, especially for the boys. I don't know. Yeah, especially for the boys, man. It's bad. Maybe they don't know, so we got to educate them. Just answer her questions, because it's going to end up terribly, sister. It may sound good to say, but when you put it in action, it falls apart like a Tubi movie.
Why can't two people make that decision and it not be deemed as, oh my God, this is so weird? It's because society has put in people's mind and people since day one that was the only way of happiness can be reached. It's some people out here that has worked for them. That has not only worked for them, but it has worked for years for them to live together. But it's some people that have had experiences and have made the decision that, hey, I don't want to have to do that.
Well, does it work?
And I feel like society pushes that because guess what? When you live together and you decide if 50% of marriages decide that they don't want that they don't work, guess who's making money off of that? Let's start there. Even before you get to, if you're married and you decide that you want a divorce, we already know the lawyer's making money, okay? The judge is making money. But even before that, it's people that have to put their things in storage.
Well, let's just stop, Bonquisha, because you got all the power. Y'all file 80% of divorces, damn near. So most of this falls back on you. Maybe y'all need to reconcile and, become feminine friendly, become better wives to your husbands. So let's just stop. Look at that sky.
Disgusting. You know what these sisters saying nowadays about that mistake? You saying, 80% of the time they filing for divorce. The broken, ungodly, modern woman says, y'all melanated men so bad, that's why y'all keep getting divorced. Or is it because the modern woman doesn't know what marriage is about? They think it's a party, a get together, time to clout chase and put on for the multitude. No, shout out again to Kevin Samuels. Duty, responsibility. Duty and responsibility becomes a fun, fulfilling journey when you're doing it with the person that you actually like. And y'all got common interests and a common goal and a purpose. It's a beautiful thing, but you don't qualify. So that's why you're up here with this copium. Money. Appreciate you, brother Derek, always coming through like you do. He says, first, you not Kiki, lady. What the heck? Brokey trying to escape reality and live in fantasy land. And no, speaking it does not manifest it. Prioritize that homeless living right around the corner.
It's people that sit up here and go move into an apartment. Moving is not cheap. You buying boxes and all of that. You got to do all of that just to find another place, or maybe you buying a place, so you have to come up with thousands of dollars to buy a place. So it's money there. It's money constantly being spent. And then it's people out there that will sit up here and get a divorce and walk away from everything. But guess what they have to do? Start all over. So the microwave that they have to go out and buy that again. They have to buy new clothes because they left a lot of that at the house. They have to buy new kitchen supplies, new washer, dryer, all of these things because they had to start over once they left that marriage. It's money in it.
Who are you talking about? That is typically the man who has to start over. The woman normally get the marital home and assets and whatnot. The man has to go find the efficiency apartment, all right, and find everything, has to start over in most cases. It's typical. So, Bonquisha, you are not the messenger. Who are you speaking for?
I say good that we are flawed humans. Marriage is two selfish folks getting together for a common goal. You tripping, man. Yes, it's supposed to be these obstacles if you split. That's the pressure to keep you together, god dang, or somebody better say amen. That pressure done kept a lot of relationships together, and that couple can look back and say, I tell you what, it's good that pressure was there, kept us together in the heat of the turmoil, because now we out of it. It wasn't even that deep. See that, y'all? See, you got to have some years behind you. You don't get it. That pressure's supposed to be there. But yeah, I ain't about to just call this quits. We got kids, intertwined finances. Yes, absolutely not. Let's talk this through. Let's make this work. God dang it.
Society doesn't care whether you're in love or if you're not. They could care less. They could care less whether your life is in danger. It's all about the money. They are making money. Divorce lawyers make money. If people ain't getting divorced, guess what they do? The lawyer's not making no money. So people can make their own decisions about what works for them and what does not work for them. Living with a man has proven in so many cases, not just mine, to be something that was destroyed peace, destroyed money, destroyed sanity. Yet society will push that as the norm. And you will be looked at crazy if you decide that, hey, I don't want to live with that man. But I love to see that women are coming into their own ideals of what works for them. And living together, they are seeing that a lot of times women get the shorter end of the stick when they decide to live together. More responsibilities are put on them. Mental health, emotional health, all of those things can drastically drop. All because they lived with the wrong person.
So here we are. This is all the backlash. She says Keke Palmer says she never wants to live with a man again. And a lot of women agree. A lot of these broken women. All right. They want the man, they want your finances and your meat. But other than that, on demand, outside of that, they want you away.
Let them agree. Take note, man. Okay, you agree. There's your lane. You agree. There's your lane. No dispute. Just my thing is, don't let this fall on the young women's ears and not check it. Women, men that's around, they could do something about it. That's the only thing, but let them talk. We ain't trying to change her mind. Just trying to teach, because too many of these sisters like this come up here with this tainted message of moving to scarcity as if the majority of women should follow suit. Absolutely not.
There we go. So as far as Keke and these hyenas, to the pit.
Bye.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
I can tell, man, most folks ain't built for relationships, Mr. X. There's nothing more challenging and fulfilling than being in a relationship and raising kids. Extremely challenging, but it's also extremely fulfilling. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Muted, Mr. X.
Okay, here we go. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're going to keep it moving here. I'm going to pull this video up. Shout out to my guy. This channel is called Street Interviews. I'm going to put their description in the their link in the description. They took over for Pull Up in Chat. So Pull Up in Chat went down, and apparently this guy filled in where they left.
Holy cow. Okay, shout out to these folks. Okay.
Street Interviews back at it again. We got Noonie here. Did 1 million views on Pull Up in Chat. 1 million views. Noonie, how you been? What's the update?
I've been good. I mean, y'all thought me getting hit by a Mexican was a crazy story. I ended up getting shot probably like 6 months after I did that video. Yeah, I got shot twice. Shit. One in the arm and one in the leg. The bullet's still in the back of my leg right now. Yeah.
What you got shot with? Like, what caliber you got shot with?
4.5 boo.
God damn, that's fucked up.
Noonie. I think they down in Memphis. I think this guy's in Memphis, Tennessee. All right. She been shot twice. All right. Y'all see that? That 4.5, she said, tearing through flesh. I mean, my God, tried to knock that Kudakata off. I mean, come on, sister.
That thigh, boy, that's close to that main artery, baby. Yeah, the Lord smiled on you that day. Golly, that's a scar. See that? That looks cool on the man. If I got a scar like that, I'd probably be showing everybody, look at this. You know? But on a woman, Look at with the tattoos and the dirty fingernails. Never mind. I just look at the fingernails. I'm gonna shut the heck up. She got dirt under her fingernails.
Yeah, filthy nails. There we go.
God damn, that's fucked up. I'm being running around like a chicken with my neck cut off, trying to find out what the fuck happened to pull up in chat. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, I heard, allegedly, I heard that them Alphabet boys shut his page down. Could you confirm or deny that?
I mean, I can confirm it, but I ain't gonna have no comment after that. I ain't gonna speak on his situation.
Oh,
They
okay.
did, in fact, take his page.
Okay, so what's been going on? How has it been out here since Trump brought the National Guard to Memphis?
It's been so fucking high. Like, man, when I say the police out here ain't any talk about you could think of, like, it's crucial down here. Like, when they first came out here, I was chilling at the marathon and like 12 cars, well, not 12 cars, but 12 boys jumped out. It was like 4 cars. It was like FBI's, marshals, and regular police. And they just walked up on us, patting us down, checking us, running our name. Our cars weren't even moving. Like, this shit's crazy.
This woman, the whole thug.
Bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me?
She talking about the police. You ain't learned nothing. You done been shot twice. She said she got ran over by some Mexicans. They hit her in the truck. Like, people trying to take her out, and she's still out there being frisked by the cops, standing on the block. This is her.
You got tattoos on your throat and forehead. Like, come on with you, man. You fit the description. You fit the description, and you are in the wrong place at the wrong time. You ain't looking like this, you know what I'm saying? Making food at a restaurant. You are out here loitering in parking lots. You don't think that's suspicious? Out here, shout out to Mr. X. You out here loitering between the hours of 9 and 5 in the parking lots as an adult. Y'all don't realize that law enforcement, like, why ain't you at work? And if you ain't work, why ain't you at home sleep, getting ready for your third shift? Let's go ask him some questions.
Money.
Appreciate you, brother Derek, always coming through. He says, I'm confused. They keep talking like housework is so backbreaking and soul stealing. It hasn't been that way in decades. Say you lazy without saying it. Shout out to this first world reality us men have created. Yeah, they lazy.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Everybody going to jail left or right. Shit. And they send their court dates back so far. Like, my folks locked up right now. My baby daddy. His fucking court date. They said he shot all the way back 4/7/26, and he went to jail on the 24th of this month. It's shut down.
So pretty much they've been stopping the money since the National Guard came to Memphis.
I mean, if yo ass ain't got no car, you ain't doing no outcasts, yeah, yo ass hit.
This is wicked. National Guard in Memphis. They slowing the money down. Y'all able to hustle. Her baby daddy, she got his court documents and everything right on the phone. Everything right there. There's probably apps and stuff now. Babydaddy.com. All right. Yeah, just here we are.
JailbirdLoveConnection.net. What about sponsorcollegestudent.org? You know where I'm going. I'm triggered. I'm hurt. Is what I'm tired of this. Stop glorifying these daggone jailbirds. They ain't worth the dang. I feel like Mike Epps up here. I'm serious. I'm tired of it. Tired. No. Stop with this. She should have up a page there with your cousin or nephew or somebody in school and send them some dollars every 9 days, not sending money to the jail so he can get some wham whams and slim jims.
National Guard came to Memphis.
I mean, he ain't making no money.
Okay. So it ain't wide open like it was. So it's real dangerous out here as far as you really risky. What's going on? I heard it's a lot of snitching going on. What's going on with that? What's up with the
got
rap?
so many CIs out here. He got motherfuckers going to jail on pimp charges, getting right back out of jail a year later. Like, it's so many snitches out here.
But don't they hold like a life sentence like human trafficking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so if a nigga getting out,
come on, man.
yeah, you already know he working.
Come on.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Welcome to Memphis. All right, PIMP, that life is for real down there. Shout out to Juicy J and them. All right, it's real in Memphis. Like Magic Don Juan and them, they down there pimping. All that. He say, dudes is going to jail and they get 1 year. He said, those are trafficking charges in 2026. The man with the feather in his hat, that carries a life sentence anymore. And she said people are getting out in 1 year. They snitching.
Well. Yeah, PIMP. Huh? Shoot, I wouldn't be too surprised. So shoot, the game is effed up anyway. Yeah, the what's the brother name passed away? That was with Bun B. You know what I mean? The real OGs, the ones that dare to uphold the game, they gone. I thank God I had the sense to realize that, the honor amongst thieves faded away when I thought I wanted to be a crash out. And I observed, I said, wait a minute, y'all ninjas will tell on y'all right hand man. Like, absolutely not. Yeah, shout out to Pimp. Yeah, I'm out of here. Absolutely. The game is tainted.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, but I kind of want you to elaborate more of what's been going on. Like, what's the craziest shit you'd have seen since the National Guard been out here, as far as them boys just jumping out on y'all?
Been out here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still crime and shit going on. Like, probably about a month ago, probably about a month and a half ago, right when they got down here, a Mexican ran over a girl, killed her. Over $20 in his phone. Over $20 in his phone. They had to hold him on blocked out. Like,
Man,
they
look,
out here, they
what's
deep,
up,
they
what's
out
up
here,
with
but
the
it's still
essays?
crime
What's
going
up with
on.
the essays and the dragging the women from the car? Going out like, is it?
Man, you see my knee? I just had to jump out a moving car, bro. You see my eye? Strick tried to beat me up in the car. He tried to kidnap me. I had to jump out the car while it was moving.
So has it ever like dawned on you like, I'm trying to get a fuck about this game?
Think about this. It's a bunch of Mexican tricks. So they say all the Mexican tricks down in Memphis, they down there running women over, dragging them with cars. What y'all doing to them? Y'all trying to finesse the hell out Javier. Y'all trying to finesse the hell out of Javier. Javier down there, like, what the hell?
Absolutely not. Miss X, we seen this when we was in high school. Yeah, Javier and Manuel and Enrique, they got a set schedule. They about to go out here and replace everybody's roof before 5 p.m. They gonna all go jump in the express van, go get them 2, 3, 4 cases of bum beer, depending on how wild the weekend about to be. Then they about to call up some comfort girls. Her. And you got to come there and comfort. And you want to sit here, drink up beer, smoke Reggie, take funds and run away. Javier jumped in that express van and hawked her down. That's what you get.
Yeah, she said she got ran over. Another woman got ran over about $20 to deletion. They dragging them with car. Shout out to ICE. That's why he said ICE is in Memphis. Maybe it's some relief.
Y'all wildin'. This is the underworld. How they probably confused. He like, how we got PIMPs and ladies at night? I heard calling the police. Man, well, like in Mexico, it wasn't this way.
All right, bro, you see my eye? Strick tried to beat me up in the car. He tried to kidnap me. I had to jump out the car while it was moving.
So has it ever like dawned on you like, I'm trying to get a fuck about this game. It's too dangerous, too much shit happening. Let me try to do something else with my life.
Yeah, but if I get out the game and I went through all this shit and I ain't leave what I came for, it's pointless. I done went through all this stuff for nothing.
Yeah.
So I gotta at least get what I came for.
What you come for?
I get what I came for.
So you really just like, I feel it's like, you're really trying to get like financials. You're trying to lead the game up instead of leaving, you know what I'm saying? Like how you started.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I want me a business or something before I leave. I love doing hair and makeup. It's my passion. And it kind of slowed me down when I got shot because I got shot in my nerve. So I had just learned how to use my left hand back over, and I'm left-handed. So I just learned how to write my name back over, start back how to do my makeup. So I'm just taking it slowly, but I'm making progress.
You
a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
She ain't leaving till she get what she came for. And it can be anything. She said a business, a hair salon, millions of dollars. Whenever she decided to start selling Kudakata, she had a plan, and she ain't leaving until she completed.
Shout out to John Hope Bryant. We talking about business, huh? The business of Kudakata slanging. The sunken cost fallacies, what it is. She's like, I got too much sunken Kudakata cost. My Kudakata been all I got to get what I come for. Wrong approach. F that. It ain't working. It's really not. You just jumped out of a moving car. You went from getting hit with the 4.5, sweet Jesus, to have to jump out of a moving car. It's not getting any better. It's not. Do something else or else. Appreciate your Hex. Says He-Man getting drone drops. They up. He-Man.
Money, 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 money.
Appreciate you, Derek. Always coming through, brother. Says, yeah, no hustling no more. Somebody got to be in them fields. I am from the South. This mentality irritates me. Country, towns, cities glorifying this criminality like it is their only option. You know what? For some folks, it seems like it's the only option. I'll say that. Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says, yeah, they think they can finesse the ESAS. Little do they know, female deletion is big in Mexico. See what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about it.
No, I'm looking at you. You been fighting?
Now I told you when I jumped out the moving car, he hit me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They out here for real.
That shit crazy.
They trying to take you. Like,
so the exit plan is you get up in the game, you're gonna start your own business doing hair, right?
Yeah, I want to do hair and makeup. So like I
Hair
want me a
makeup.
salon with like a one-stop shop. I want somebody in there doing nails. I need somebody in there doing hair, makeup. Like I just want to where a female can come, relax, get their one-stop shop. They ain't gotta run here over there to get their hair and makeup done, nails done, like take it easy. It's a lot of mothers out here that need a business that's, worried about their well-being, as well as mine.
Yeah. So we all hear about how dangerous Memphis is. Could you explain like the area that we at right now for 78, like how dangerous it is, how often is the shootings and stuff like that over here?
All right, right now we on Lamont. We at the back of the truck stop. That's your famous deluxe or whatever. But I'm pretty sure if you walk around after I leave, you'll see bullet cases all up down this month. Like, shit, I'm pretty sure like I could take you to the marathon a little bit later. If my boy up there, he'll show you like the bullet holes inside the stove. He can show a couple videos back like this shit.
Why would you want to go see that? You might as well go to Jurassic Park. Hell, what is you doing? And she said the back of the truck stop where all the Kudakata being sold. Yeah! They just hanging out. The Mexicans, everybody, all the guys in the truck, this got to be like ground zero.
I never heard it put like that. I'm in the back of the truck stop. Like, if I ever had a woman relative call me and that's your location, I might shed a tear because whoa, what you doing in the back of the truck stop? You done made many wrong turns to wind up there. Project Leroy, lot lizards, man. I seen it. This is lot lizard. If I'm a young college student like I was when I worked with a trucking company and I pull up and I see this, you got to be selling something. Got to be selling something. I definitely don't think you're selling Girl Scout cookies.
In the open, and it's still going on while the National Guard is going down there. Like, they should stop at nothing. You feel me? They should stop at nothing.
So I know that you from Dallas, right? You from Oak Cliff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how is it different than Oak Cliff than like in Memphis? What's the difference?
Down there is more dangerous. Like
bigger city.
Them tricks down there, they really kidnap bitches, leaving them in ditches. You got it down here, but it ain't so often as you hear about like a trick robbing and trying to rip a bitch. That's mostly what's going on down here, but down there they like to keep those and all type of shit.
Yeah, I heard it's a serial killer in Houston right now.
And then that's what I'm saying. I need you to do an interview with my baby daddy, like him down there. He from the city. He's not never out of pocket. He from the city, but
D-Town?
Nah, he from here. He from Memphis, but he was
His name is never out of pocket. Jesus Christ. His name, my baby daddy down there, his name is never out of pocket.
So, when y'all first met and he introduced himself, yeah, my name is never out of pocket. You got to say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And you said never out of pocket, huh? Never out of pocket. First name never, last name out of pocket. Oh, let me give you some coup de cara.
Down there in Dallas, they shot this called 70.
It's a serial killer in Houston right now.
And then that's
Throwing
what I'm
people in
saying.
the
I need you
bayou.
to do an interview with my baby daddy, like him down there. He from the city. He's not never out of pocket. He from the city, but
D-Town?
nah, he from here. He
Oh,
from
okay,
Memphis,
okay,
but he
okay.
was down there in Dallas. They shot this called 72 times. He got hit twice. Out of 72 bullets, he got hit twice. Once in the head and once in the leg.
So for
is he alive? Never out of pocket. Hell, that dude sound like David Blaine. How they shoot your car 42 times, pew pew, and you got hit twice? The Lord, you one of Jesus' special babies.
Man, that mother sucker was in there dodging rounds like a piece of popping popcorn. He was in there. Oh, he was just listen, man. Blessings to him. I know that to be comical in a sick way.
Well, I
Now,
was saying this. He must have been out of pocket for somebody to pew pew at him 72 times. You must have been out of pocket about something.
At least one time. Yeah, so change your name, brother. Yeah, that's for 72. I can't fathom. You 72 times. There ain't too many magazines that hold that. So that's multiple people. Most likely that's multiple people, or you were so far out of pocket, somebody reloaded on you, you know, or they came at you with the extendo. Either way, you was out of pocket.
He from here. He from Memphis, but he was down there in Dallas. They shot this called 72 times. He got hit twice. Out of 72 bullets, he got hit twice. Once in the head and once in the leg.
So for a female, Dallas is definitely more of a dangerous city.
It's crazy for both.
Yeah.
It's crazy for both because he was out there,
Yeah.
he do his little 1-2, but they were hating on him and they shot his called 72 times.
Yeah, I actually lived in Dallas for 7 years. I know Dallas is extremely dangerous. You know, it's way bigger than Memphis, but you know, it's kind of the same to me. But you know, for Memphis being the size that it is, it kind of like even out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But
Y'all don't talk about my outfit. I came just out here for my boy to do this interview because he been begging me to do an update video. So I had to get him this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, she looking out for me while I'm out here too, y'all. But it's cool. Next interview, you're gonna be all dolled up and
yeah, next interview we're gonna have this planned out. We're gonna have these questions, ahead of time type shit.
So here we go. Nonetheless, this is my guy here, Street Interviews. I think that is simply the name of the channel, but I'll make sure I tag it. And he taking over for Pull Up and Chat. So he got a ton of content. We're going to be mining through this. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Old Noonie here.
For sure, man. Shout out to these brothers out here, Street Interviews out here working the streets where the work is real. This raw content. Yeah, I loves it, man. Shout out to these brothers. G Honda, what happened to your Walmart live interviews, brother? It's supposed to be you. Progress has stopped. What's going on? But nevertheless, somebody got to do it. Shout out to him.
So here we go. We're going to send this woman to Glaze Galaxy and keep it moving.
Ooh, man.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is finna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Be paying attention, young sisters. Every one of these women we put on display is a warning of a reality that could be any rogue, mercenary, modern sister that thinks she knows it all. Take heed to the warning, sisters.
That part. So there we go. We have made it through another crazy show tonight. We appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Also, shout out to the sponsors. Who we at? 2 P's in the Cash App. Shout out to Divine Photos. Shout out to Brother Ray, gifting those memberships. Frederick Howard, EV Ray. Where we at here? Oh, Sister Oshika came through tonight. Shout out to Mr. Incredible. Yeah! Boom, shout out to Sister Dee Dee. Who else we got? Brother Hex, Ashy Foot, Omni. Who is this here? Brother Damien. And last but not least, Uncle Derek, the big sponsor. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Yeah, Derek always coming through. Appreciate you, man. That's your real picture there, OG. Nevertheless, appreciate y'all coming through, supporting in a major way. Ain't no nation like SBC Nation. Argue with ya, mammy. Continue to support y'all channel, support your interests, supporting your beautiful black media as y'all always do. Hitting that super chat, hitting that Cash App. We definitely appreciate the gifted memberships. Those are the gifts that keep on giving. Every last one of y'all that got one, it's about 15 or so y'all. Make sure y'all re-up at the end of your no cost month and show some backwoods country boys some support.
So here we go. We'll be back up here tomorrow for the Patreon. Make sure you go over and join the Patreon today. We're in the Patreon tomorrow. We got the Regal Rumble Saturday. Regal Rumble probably going to be earlier. We're going to do an earlier Rumble this Saturday. Can't do a late night. So make sure you set your notifications.
There we go. Keep your ears and eyes to the YouTube streets. And there you go. Join the Patreon. If you ain't part of the Patreon, you missed tomorrow's show. If you ain't part of Patreon, you don't have a chance at winning exclusive merch. Shout out to everybody that's done won it thus far. And to be honest, if y'all really do want a chance to purchase some of my jewelry once I start making it available, got to be part of Patreon. That's a fact, Jack.
That part. So, like I said, we'll be in the Patreon tomorrow at 5. Make sure y'all go join. Shout out to Ola Walsh. She's been dropping the link all night. Go and sign up for the Patreon. We are live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Crazy topics. It's a lot going on. So we're going to be talking about some crazy stuff. I see that woman just got deleted in Chicago yesterday. So we're going to be talking about a bunch of madness.
Oh boy. Shout out to the Patreon, allowing us to have more risque conversations without penalty. And blessings to you, Sister Ola, while always coming through, being a great moderator. We appreciate you.
So we're going to be there tomorrow. And Regal Rumble Saturday. Like I said, it'll be an earlier show. Not sure of the time yet, but set your notifications.
There we go. Be there or be square. In the meantime, make sure y'all stay warm this frigid winter.
That part. So until tomorrow in the Patreon, I am Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Hold on. We got a late Cash App here. Not late. It just come through, though. Shout out to the International Quiet Storm. Your Cash App just come through, even though it was about 10 minutes ago. And he says, dope show. Salute, brothers.
Appreciate you, OG. Shout out to the International Quiet Storms, one of Kevin Samuel's original moderators. Always an honor having you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Let me make sure we got all caught up. Yeah, shout out to the Quiet Storm. Come through sponsoring the show late. Yeah! We appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
So until tomorrow, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. Two for life, real talk we had. SBC Nation, stand no care. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice.